revealed it. I'm not even going to. Fuck off.
So we are live, so you'll know, and you're gonna see that James has gone in and done a lot of upkeep with the profile layout. So I'll show you guys that stuff here in a minute. So pull out. Yeah.
I don't have access to my token.
Just give me a second. Good lord.
Okay.
Okay, so Boyard belongs to Boyard, whose name is Alpaca, not in game. There we go. Save changes. That one's there. Configure permissions to Gray, who's the owner.
So it just lower the performance mode and lower the frame rate.
Yeah, yeah.
I see arrows.
All right.
Arrows? Do you see arrows?
Oh no, everything is so.
No, I mean like I can see an arrow on the side of like Boyard and Gray.
Yeah.
And I was on Gray now.
Yeah, that's your new directional arrow. I put it on a new mod.
Yeah, that's where we're facing, right?
Yeah.
Wait, you guys see your things?
No, I see on Gray, not me yet.
I only because I'm on the big town map. Oh,
yeah,
there I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at the number 1.
Missions. Nia goes to Alphonse, owner. Save changes. Okay.
Every time I see Hans's picture, I think it's a man with nothing on with the mask, and it scares me.
Sonny, remind me, your picture was the like Judge Dredd Pepe, right? Okay, yeah, okay.
Yes, the best picture.
Because literally, I'm kind of like, wait, what was this fucking picture? Like, I was going through and redoing all your pictures. Like, wait, who was Sonny again? Because I reflexively went towards the fucking Gru.
Doomer.
No, the Gru thing. So there's
okay.
Sonny, which belongs to Sonny. There he is, owner. Save changes. And then Travis belongs to Travis. For your permissions.
I have a help bar. Whoa.
Whoa, hey. Wow. Okay, so if you all look at your sheets and go to the combat, you'll see that things have been changed around quite a bit. Most importantly, on your skill tab, we've removed all the skills you don't have any skill points into. Now, say I say to make a skill check without a skill you have any points in, or simply a skill check option right there. You can click that and then add the bonus to it. So basically, it's a lot less clutter now, because you guys kept getting lost trying to find shit. And James went, you know what? I can fix that. So James went ahead and made it to where only the applicable fucking one showed up. And don't judge me.
Sorry. No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at my throwing of 9.
So what was up with Alphonse's? He had 24 skill points?
Yeah, some of you guys have a bit more skill points than you should have on your buy-in.
I still have 9 brawn.
I mean, I think I got mine right, did I?
I don't know. So James put on your main tabs if anything wrong. Boyard, you seem to be good. Gray, you're missing ranks for level 4, 5. So basically on your battle buddy job, you didn't add your 4, 5, and 6 stuff, like levels and stuff.
Oh, Steve's actually better.
And then Hans, you are good.
Yeah, just sort of getting into the game now.
Nia has way too many fucking like you have like for some reason Nia, you have like double perception ranks. You have 2 of those. I'm gonna delete one of those because fuck it.
Nia ain't here.
God, you're not allowed to swear.
I don't give a fuck.
Thank you, James. I didn't realize I spent too many points. I spent too.
How the hell?
I'm bad at math.
And like Sonny, Sonny, you spent 20 points of 16, so you're over as well.
Damn,
I
son.
spent 18. Don't feel bad.
I can't believe you're a cheater.
Well, when I came in, I was given more points than I thought. I was given better stats.
You cheating
9
fuck.
brawn. I didn't have this. I was weaker, I swear.
It's not my fault. I've been framed.
Actually,
James, I just want to say I'm bad at math. That's my excuse.
You said I had 20 over 16?
Yeah.
I think I see where, because I have like a plus. I have Someone dumped 4 points to my throwing.
Okay. So I think the performance changes are helping. We're a solid 300. That's something, right?
300 ping? Or
Let's see here.
is that like megabits per second or?
That's kilobits per second.
Okay.
So the thing is, it's not quite as good as I want it to be because it's still hard to read. I think the only way to get super way better bit rate would be going through a third-party hosting site. Because
yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
you go ahead.
And another thing that might help since we lowered overall performance settings is you might want to also lower the dice settings because that might also help.
Well, the dice thing only happened when the dice actually roll. If this itself didn't give you up to like at least 1,000, I'm planning to go through like there's basically a Foundry hosting site where you can run your game through there, and instead of because right now I'm hosting you guys, you're all using my bandwidth. On this,
we can do like Anvil.
Yeah, on this other site, I use their bandwidth to host you guys, and we all connect to them, kind of like Roll20.
Yeah. And I think some of them have like a free trial period, so if you want to try them out.
Yeah.
Wait, so when it says I'm missing 4 skill ranks, that means I can put in 4 points?
And they're pretty cheap, if I remember correct.
No, like, hold on a second here. Gray. Yeah, levels 4, 5, and 6. So you're missing 4. So I guess you have 4 SP to spend, if I'm reading this correctly.
Oh, poggers.
Fucking poggers. Real fucking pogger time.
You're not allowed to swear, remember?
Too late. Call the police. They can't
Say
unswear
your
you.
word.
Look,
That means Gray.
I'm
You can
not
start
allowed to
swearing now.
swear. I'm not allowed to swear, and I'm trying to be a good boy. And
I'm trying to be
Am I allowed to swear?
You know what? At this point, y'all can swear I don't give a fuck, because there's no way in hell YouTube's... Like, literally, you guys have been limited every single... Like, even when y'all, like, behave, they still limit your videos automatically, because you say fuck too many times an hour into the fucking video.
I'll be honest, I think the hood thing probably didn't help.
The hood thing? Oh.
Come on.
Funny.
I'm so proud of that. I don't give a damn. Fuck you.
The Valley Elf hate crime you initiated? Yeah, that thing.
Jesus.
Death
God
to
damn
the
it, man.
elves, throw a Molotov, and not getting no money this time either. But more or less...
You should have just
No.
gone with the thing and made him roll to see if he could actually see where he's throwing out those eye holes.
And I'll do it again.
Yeah, right.
I can't
improve
see
on
out
it.
these eye holes.
Don't you dare! Don't you
Oh my
make me
God.
improve that mask. I will
how does
keep
this
it.
thing... How does this thing, like, let me add new skills and shit?
You already forgot? Good lord. So...
No, I'm trying to work this... I'm trying to work this new... I'm trying to work this new bloody
Are you
sheet
trying...
thing that...
Are you trying to add points to a skill you already have, or use or buy another skill?
Yes.
Okay.
I was hoping to do both.
Okay. So to add to your skill, go to your main tab and just click the skill, and it should pull up it basically pulls up a little thing. You can change the 1 to a 2 or 3 to a 3, depending on how many points you want to put into it. That's how you do it. If you want to buy a new skill and buy into it, you go to the compendium and then Veil Rider skill ranks.
Alright, I'm gonna put another point into driving, which then means that I get another bonus to brain power, was it?
Yeah. Oh, well, a brain power or brawn. They're both right there.
Oh,
Get
so
some more
the
knowledge.
skill points you get from like the battle buddy stuff actually like give you like extra skill points to spend. So
Yeah. So only the battle buddy can generate other skill points while leveling up. Because it's kind of where he as a little niche, basically a skill point generator.
Yep.
Main
hard.
variables.
Oh,
Let's
so
see. Cunning.
so
Where the
He's our
fuck is
skill
the
monkey.
brain?
Yeah, I was just about
where
to say
the-
that.
Where the hell is the brain power one?
You use a mechanic too. That'd be helpful. Being a driver.
You gotta
Hey,
fix
guard.
up that truck.
What's up?
You never answered the question about the skateboards.
Skateboards.
Would a skateboard count as a vehicle?
Jesus Christ. I mean, technically, yes.
Okay, skill, spell, and check mod. Okay, whether.
Oh, guard. Was there any actual stats for the centaur shoes, or are they just fancy shoes?
No, no actual stats. It's simply an equipment item that I'll type in later because we're all trying to wait for version 10 to drop so we can go in and actually change it. So real quick, let's all hold Gray's hand and figure this shit out. Gray, what are you trying to do?
Okay, I'm trying to add the bonus that the 1 extra driving does to brain power.
Okay, so you just go to brain power. We get 2 there. You put a 3 where the 2 used to be, and voila, you're done.
On the driving ranks one?
Yes, you go to main tab, go to your ranks
And
driving.
does that affect the rest of them?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see, and then what's a skill that we kind of need?
Perception, I guess.
Oh yeah, it is.
Or
true.
actually, bluff for persuasion. We don't really have a good
Or
lot of talking people.
Well, I already have a maxed out 5 persuasion, so
Oh my
Maybe
god.
bluff. We could use
Wait,
extra
wait,
moxie.
we have mechanics though. We've still in that truck.
wait, where the fuck? Wait, where the hell is my persuasion? That was on my character sheet.
Persuasion was? Hold on.
Yeah.
So Veilrider skill ranks, persuasion. Okay, add that. Boop.
Oh, actually, are you looking for brain power?
No. I've already found it because, yeah, I
I
already
mean, are you
had a
looking
5. I already
get
had a
stuff
5
in
in my
brain power?
persuasion.
Hold on. Persuasion, where is it?
That probably explains like the missing skill points that he found.
That fact you deleted an entire skill point? Maybe.
Considering
see
I have 5
here.
points into persuasion, it makes a lot of sense.
Where is your persuasion? There it is there. So, by the way, these won't work completely well because he's got to wait till my
Foundry updates.
yeah, Foundry update. So this is basically a current work. So it may change even again. So just be advised of all that
I mean, even
shit.
every week it's getting better.
Where the hell did Gray's token go? Did you let your token? You there? Jesus.
This is like playing a video game.
This fucking
You're getting
guy.
constant updates.
It's what I play the game for.
Everyone, point your arrows at Gray, quick.
Point at him. Point at him and
Right.
judge.
As you T-pose in a fucking TTRPG. Okay, so you're missing persuasion. We'll just keep a note of that at least, because it shouldn't come up. If it does, we'll just be mindful of it.
Okay.
Okay. You hadn't fucked up the first
Boomer.
place.
Boomer.
You're a boomer. Okay, so since you guys' last game, what do y'all remember doing?
We were getting the hell out of Dodge.
Do Heelys count as a vehicle? I hate this fucking place. Is mayonnaise
Serious
an
question though,
instrument?
do roller skates count as a vehicle?
Can centaurs wear roller skates?
We make a giant skateboard for Boyard.
You mean a longboard?
A
I feel
skate
like he could-
Boyard, if you will.
I feel like a longboard would do Boyard good.
I hate you guys.
A long Boyard, yes.
Can Travis get drunk enough to forget all this shit?
I don't think you want to
Unfortunately,
play.
no.
Maybe. We'll see.
Look in the Warcrime boys chat. I'm about ready to pop this open already.
Yeah, so Iggy, it's one of those things where since I'm hosting these buttholes, it's chewing up my bandwidth. So probably have to go through a third party hosting site, and that should take care of all the bandwidth issues. And I'll ask James how to, because James showed me the website yesterday, and I'll double check and see how it works, and that should definitely take care of all the issues completely.
Yeah, I think Forge is one of the main ones.
Yes,
It's
it's
pretty cheap.
Yeah, it's Forge, and it costs like $5 a month.
Yeah.
Isn't that what they
I'm
use
on
in
the
Minecraft
front that
servers?
if you're up for it.
Now, it's the Forge VTT. Do what now?
I'm on the front the cost because it's not that much.
I know what you're thinking of, Sony. It's just the modding program.
And if it doesn't work
okay.
out, we could always just stop because it has like a free period.
Well, I know, but before we tried that, I want to try this, and this didn't work, so now it's going to be that. We'll see how that goes. I'll probably start that Sunday so I can test both games on it. Anywho's your... yeah. So you guys, as a party, initiated a war crime / racial crime against Valley Elves, correct? That happened?
Hey, Sonny
Proud.
Sonny
Pat on
did
back.
that. We didn't. He did.
We did no
I'm
such
ready to
thing.
I'm ready to throw Sonny under the bus for this.
You know what? Fair. You're not wrong.
Same.
I will do it too.
Maybe it'll be better for him. Maybe he'll get some sensitivity training after all.
He's right there, officer.
I'm good. Look,
I'm not sure. If I go to
I'll
jail,
defend him if they come after him for murdering people with grenades. I'm gonna let him rock for racism.
I want to say this though: if I get tossed to the slammer, it's a 50-50 chance that I come worse or better.
In the words of
Sonny.
Mojo the Marine, I only came for the violence. That is
Not
all
the
for
racism.
us. Exactly.
Maybe Sonny will thrive in the slammer. Find himself a little boy toy.
Maybe he'll thrive in a slammer. Jesus.
Maybe Sonny will become someone's prison wife.
Wait, what? Jack, come on, feedback. What?
I mean, this is a city full of Southern elves. I mean, I don't know who's going to be. He's a Goliath. I don't know how
Sonny,
that works.
aka
There could just be another Goliath there, possibly the size of Hans.
Sonny is now the booty warrior.
The booty bomber. Oh my
The
god.
booty bomber.
Well, if how he got stuck in that window.
I'm dropping bombs,
Like
boy.
you?
Begins twerking. No, stop.
I like you. I want you. Now you can do this the easy way, or we can do
What?
this the hard way.
Hard
I
way.
saw. Oh wait,
Choice is yours.
I could just post it.
Jesus
This is
Christ.
a great start. We still got to figure out how we get to the cops. We're talking about booty warrior.
I don't need to describe this.
It really is hard to say, to be honest with you. It's
I played Booty Warrior in one of Pirates games.
yeah, I know, I heard.
Oh Lord.
I unfortunately heard. So, what is the important thing that happened during your engagement?
We all
We
all
did.
ran like dogs.
Place
We
got
got
fire. We
engaged.
grabbed
the
some
place got firebombed.
crates. Hopefully, you have evidence. And
Grabbed the
we
gun
figured out
and I
that it
grabbed the
was
leg.
the main guy behind it is probably the Count.
Also, the whole time Sonny was just throwing it back. Apparently.
And the fact that you guys took a hostage. We're just going to forget that bit.
Oh yeah, the
entirely, or-
hostage. I've got a guy.
Yeah. So,
Um,
it's like, yeah, we did all these things, and what about the guy you just snatched up and ran off with? Oh, yeah, we did do that. Every fucking time. Oh, yeah.
oh yeah, I took a prisoner. But we should find. We should find a rug store and wrap him in a rug.
A rug store. You want to... Is there any late night rug stores around here?
Oh,
We're-
I
we're-
didn't say buy a rug. No.
We still look sus. Wait, you want to add robbery to our
Yeah,
little
rather not
crime?
add robbery to our. I mean, Sonny already
No,
kind of
no,
robbed
no.
the guy.
No, we're
I
not
did.
gonna rob.
I robbed someone for this hood. It is
We're
not
war
forever
crimes,
mine.
not petty crimes.
Ah, yes.
I like that.
We really go so
Standards.
low. Jesus Christ. We're war crimes, not petty crimes.
Yeah. So seriously though, what are we gonna do with with this guy?
Take him to the clinic and interrogate him. I gotta split up because we're pretty conspicuous.
Yeah, but like, do
Yeah.
I just like walk around with him on my shoulders? I'm kind of stumped.
Try to find
Let's
something
help
to
us
cover him. Maybe take that hood.
No,
Hey guard,
What's up?
not yet.
are there any sort of like sacks around?
Sacks. No, there are no sacks around.
Not a single damn.
Not a single fucking sack.
I feel down and I'm like, oh damn, no sacks.
You touch the ground, you see no sacks.
How big is this guy?
Yeah, how big is
He's
he?
about 5'6". It's a standard Alberdan Valley Elf, and he's still unconscious.
Wait, boy, you have a crate, right?
I have a 3-day pack.
Let's get a fucking Yoda stuff him in a fucking backpack.
Oh hell yeah!
I mean, it would be
Here,
useful.
take this.
It would help.
I grabbed the crate from
No, the
Boyard.
crate's a small thing. It was like a small
okay.
red cross thing.
All right, so I shove this man inside the 3-day bag.
Okay. Oh, and Flash, since I owe you a chug, do you want like a shot chug or a horn chug? Let me know. But so thankfully, due to the fire and all the excitement, you guys actually people kind of ignore like, oh shit, fire. You know how fire attracts people like moths to a flame. So everyone's kind of focusing on the fire and kind of just ignoring you.
Is Nia actually going to go and help out the firefighters?
Does that mean people are moths?
He isn't here yet.
Yeah.
She said she was though.
Yeah.
Lamp.
We're gonna say no for now. Let's just keep the party in one place. But yeah, so people are kind of running towards the fire because, you know, fire is bad for those who are on fire, but entertaining for those who are not on fire. So where are you guys planning to go with this dude?
The clinic,
clinic.
we're planning on splitting up and trying to make it so we're not too conspicuous.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Flash with the
Yeah.
shot. Very well. I actually went to the liquor store and bought more moonshine shots, and I realized that this is actually a business expense. So I used my PayPal card so I could track it.
God.
What flavors?
I got some elderberry mead, some regular mead, and apple pie moonshine shots.
Oh, you're doing mead too.
I will need water though. 1 second.
I wonder if there's like any like adult stores open by chance.
There's
Huh?
one.
Imagine we just. Sorry, I was thinking about the weird the weird Hans and latex thing.
What?
Oh no, I was very you mentioned. I was very typing something out one day about that.
Oh, right. The joke about the gimp suit.
I just imagine you coming in there just like lighting yourself up in oil with a hairy hammer.
Hmm.
It would add a extra layer of fear and concern because Ben's like, I don't know where this is going, and I'm terrified.
One of you guys has to run back to the apartment and grab the hairy hammer.
I'll do it.
All right.
Oh, I thought you left this in the smeltery.
Nope. That's still at the house.
Mild
Yeah.
terror.
Also, if I remember correctly, it's like half shaven.
Oh, you tried to cut it, yeah. It might have grown back though. For all you know.
Oh yeah, wow, true. Perpetually hairy hammer, slightly limp.
Oh god, yeah.
2d20 damage.
Yeah, I know, it's wild.
If you manage to activate it, I think, right? Or because he said it does that, but he didn't say how it does it though.
I think that's just the damage.
But you hit me with it though. I mean, you wasn't trying to murder me, but you hit me with it in my face, and it
I
just
didn't
gave
like
me.
hit you. I like just kind of like tapped you with the flaccid end.
Which end is the
Ah.
flaccid end, though?
The whole hammer.
Yeah, that's the real question.
Mildly terrifying that you have to specify flaccid.
Hey man, I'm not the one who made this fucking hairy hammer. I'm
Oh.
just the one who bought.
All right, so quick shot. Hold on.
Okay,
Yeah, but
good news. I'm probably going to be able to stay the entire session because their flight got massively delayed.
Nice.
Nice,
That's
but also
sad.
not nice.
nice and sad.
It just means I have to pick them up at like 10 at night.
I'm glad my bomb went
Even
off on
better.
time.
Oh. That's not nice.
The joke Twitch.
Terrorists
Yeah.
win.
So terrorist win. This is
Guard.
apple pie.
Can't believe
Only Sunny blows things up.
Hey guard.
Yeah, what's up?
Is the hairy hammer in the game?
What do you mean?
Like to put into my my attacks in my inventory or no?
I will when you figure out how the hammer works.
Okay, cool.
I told you.
we're going to figure it out.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out tonight.
But by God, I will solve this mystery. Okay. So
Yeah.
you guys are going to take the prisoner, the man's you
Yeah.
guys snatched up, to the clinic.
I'll go with Nia.
Okay. So I want to say Nia. I want to say for the sake of brevity, Nia goes with you guys. So Nia, Gray, Sunny, Hans, Travis, and Boyard. Y'all are finding yourself at the clinic. The guy's still like lollygagging. He's still knocked out.
Okay, quickly before we do anything, I do want to open up that crate of supplies I got.
Okay.
The one with the Red Cross.
Very well.
And Travis, full security, make sure nobody's following him. Well, following us.
Make sure no one's following us.
Okay, so
I'll look around. Oh, wait.
All of you who are looking around, roll perception. Now, if you don't have perception, all you do is go to the skill tab and click a skill check, and then add your brain and add your brain power to it, or your cunning. Actually, what would y'all choose here? Hold on, let's double check this here.
So perception gets a what bonus? Brain power?
Or cunning.
Let's use your
It's
cunning this time.
hard to
Your
decide.
cunning.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
I'll
so
re-roll cunning then.
I've got
Back
nothing.
in a second. Give me a second.
16.
let me-
Boyard,
real
that
quick.
dice is fucking killer. Holy shit. Good
I have
lord.
one perception. You said cunning, which I only have 2. Hell yeah, gamers.
Hell
Hell
yeah.
gamers.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
gamers.
I guess I have 4 cunning. Didn't know that.
Hell yeah, gamers.
Sonny is too blinded by the war crimes and the hate crimes to see anything. But the rest of you,
He's
Speaking
has
of new
cut on.
racist, he's brainstorming new racist slurs to say to the elves.
the rest of you, you do notice that there are some people kind of tailing you, but from a way large distance. They're about 100, 200 yards behind you, and they're not really doing it in a very they're being quite obvious. Actually, they're not really hiding. They're just kind of wondering where you're going.
What do they look like? Do they look like the thugs or?
They look like the same kind of warehouse workers as the guy you snatched up.
Okay, I guess we want to try to shake them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you guys are kind of worming your way through the city and trying to lose your tails, all of you give me a seer plus cunning if you have it.
Oh, what? A seer? What?
Seer, S-E-R-E.
That's the new.
Survive.
have that.
So survive, evade, resist, escape.
Resist.
I was getting there. Good lord.
Nice.
Kill him. Do it.
Do it
1,
now.
2, 3, 4, 5. Who's missing? Oh, Nia. Right. Go on her sheet. She has seer with her cunning.
Oh wait, I have a +1 to seer because I have the small pack.
That's fine. Okay. So you guys managed to more or less lose your tails, and you guys kind of end up back together at the front door of the Smelt in My Arms. That's what it was. So you're at the shop, Smelt in My Arms.
Does it look like the door's been tampered with in any way other than because we know that Nia got jumped? Is there anyone actually inside or?
The door is closed.
Okay. I'm going to carefully go in and look around and see if anything's been disturbed.
I mean, you can tell where Nia got the shit knocked out of her, but besides that, nothing else looks disturbed.
Because there doesn't seem to be anyone in here waiting
No.
for us.
No one's in there.
Okay. I guess we bring the guy down into the clinic, and then I'm going to pop open that crate.
Okay.
I'm gonna start. I keep doing that. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have a
I'm gonna
Sorry. No, I had an idea, but I kept
number
I was
4
keep
with
jumping
fries,
awkward,
cheese sauce,
awkwardly.
and a big red.
But no, I was gonna start securing the foot to my arms. Closing the doors, any windows.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, gotcha.
Fully block it up. I'm gonna put the little open sign to close everywhere. On both entrances.
I'm gonna go up to the workshop and I'm gonna turn on some of the machinery, get it going just to produce a little bit of noise.
To make noise.
Cover up the
Yeah, exactly.
things we're about to
Cover
do to
up.
this guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
to cover up the torture.
Hey Hans,
Ball torture.
Would we have said Boyard has possibly had
BBT.
time to run back to the apartment and grab the Harry hammer?
I could say that, sure, you would do that, but Boyard, as you do that, roll me another seer check, please, using your cunning.
If you want to do that. I've still got the pumpkin hammer on me.
Pumpkin hammer.
We just need some oil. Oh God.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you,
Yeah, that +1's from the small pack.
yeah, got you. So you run back, grab the hairy hammer, and you feel it You feel it's kind of moist in your hand, like, ugh, and it feels like it's sweating. But you have to grab it and run back to the clinic. You do that.
We did shave it a little bit. How does it look?
The hair's grown back completely.
I knew it. I
Figured,
called it.
yeah.
I called it. Oh wait,
I
is there
called
any
it.
towels in the are there any towels in the smeltery? I need to wrap up the leg and the arm I'm carrying, the leg and the gun I'm carrying.
I mean, we could probably find some stuff in the clinic.
That's right. I forgot you stole someone's fucking blown off leg.
We're gonna feed it to the
Yes.
butterflies.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a theory about
and
how
that,
the butterflies work, so I want to test that out with Nia.
and that guy maybe, depending how the interrogation goes.
I'd like to
Alright,
keep him
so
somewhat alive.
so who's
I should've
joining
grabbed-
me? Who's joining me in the interrogation?
I'll be the good cop.
'Cause
Actually, Hans, I was
was
gonna ask you.
What?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be upstairs pulling security, making sure nobody tries to be a hero.
Okay,
But
but
I
the
use
first
your,
thing, we're cracking open that crate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, the crate itself is quite easy to break open. It's basically a pulling on the lid, small little nails come out, no problem. The one thing you do notice is that this crate is very clearly not Veil Rider. There's no markings, because usually all your stuff that you guys know of for like, even whether it's needles or morphine or bandages, there's a mark somewhere, whether it's painted on, stamped on, or sewn in, that shows the Veil Rider emblem in some way. This does not. So these needles of morphine, these needles of antibiotics, these little glass bottles full of liquid and all these bandages and all that, these are all not Veil Rider marked.
What are they marked?
Is it all just generic medical supplies?
One second. Well, not really generic. These are very clean, very professional, very precise. They're like an A+++ version of the stuff you guys usually get. And there's like little masks inside there, like these little weird thin blue gloves you've never seen before. There's these really cool kind of half-bent scissors. And it's all extremely clean, extremely new. It is very clearly non-Veil Rider production.
Does it look human made?
It does, yes.
That doesn't sound good.
Like, it's too perfect to be not human made. Unless the gods themselves made this, but you're pretty sure they didn't.
This is UN shit.
Nia's gonna be happy.
How many pairs of trauma shears are there?
3 pairs.
Dibs on one.
And you do notice that these are
What are
wrapped.
they?
Like, you notice that these shears are wrapped in a very fine, crisp, perfect brown paper.
They're sterile, so I'd say only grab them if you need them. I'm gonna try to find a place to hide them in here so that if someone tries to come over again, Aaron can just yoink them.
Okay. Harry Hammer made and saved. There we go.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be attempting to make some metal butterfly nets while the machine is on.
Okay. So as you guys are kind of opening this crate up and turning on machines and everything else, eventually the elf kind of goes, ooh, and see him kind of lean up. So have you all like tied him up? Is he still in like Sonny's arms? What have you all done with this guy?
No, I
think we
brought
would've
him.
tied him up.
I brought him to the clinic, and then we tied him to a chair.
Okay.
And
I mean,
speaking of which, yeah, like very similar to the way Nia was tied up.
No, let's not.
What? No, we're tying the man, not you.
Okay.
I'm saying in a similar
Yeah.
way.
Okay, so you're able to get the knots pretty good on there. And as you guys are kind of walking around and doing stuff, the guy goes, "Oh, what happened?" And he opens his eyes up and sees his buddy's leg just chilling on the table. He's like, "What the fuck? What? Ah!" He kind of like fully wakes up. He's looking around. He's kind of like, "What the fuck? Oh shit! Oh fuck!" I'm like, "Oh no!" And he kind of realizes where he is. He goes, "Oh no! Oh no!" And he seems like wide-eyed looking around, like, "Oh fuck! Oh shit! They said the wife said this would happen. Oh fuck! I knew it. I knew this would happen. You know, he's kind of having a little inward freak out moment.
I kind of like get in
Calm
front
down,
of him.
calm down.
I was gonna say, like, I get in front of him, I kind of lean over and get close. I'm like, "Hey, man, calm down, okay? No need to panic."
Okay, he's gonna do a grit check real quick. Oh shit!
One.
Hold on.
One.
Oh, that's right. Hold on. 1 second. Stand by. Pull him out here.
Nice.
Skills.
Do you still have the map for the cellar?
I do. Yeah. You want to go there?
Yeah, it might be more more atmospheric. Or atmospheric.
The atmosphere. Activate.
Sets the mood.
Oh yeah, set the mood. You guys set the mood.
Of
I
course.
Yeah, I guess I'll put him in the chair there. You know, drag over some of the other guys over here. Put Nia in her chair. Why not? Hunch.
Is there an icebox in here anywhere?
No, there wouldn't be.
Dang. Oh well. I just found some. I'll find some whatever's down here and wrap it up for now. Properly preserve it.
Yeah, I think I'll do this Forge VTT thing.
Still 98% for everyone else.
It's
I'm
loading.
loaded.
It's
Yes.
loading.
Oh, got it.
I just refreshed.
Hey guys, from my stuff, are you gonna put me right to the basement like I followed them, or am I gonna be able to try to help people and put out the fire or not?
In your current form, I would not recommend you helping fight the fire. I would just peace out.
Not even with magic.
Okay.
Not really, no.
That requires blood, doesn't it?
Nah, not the water one.
It's like I'm helping. I'm beat
That
down
just
and I'm
requires-
helping.
I'm helping.
That requires water. Oh, hey, it's loaded in now.
Okay, so I do join them in the basement. That's fine. I know we talked about it. I just wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Even though I was like, if we were just gonna do like just the rolling and not like a full play of it, you know what I mean?
Can I blow the cigarette? Can I blow a cigarette out in the guy's face?
Sure.
Nice.
Okay.
Huh? This is getting weird and unusual now.
Let's find out what happens here. Okay. So as you blow the cigarette out in the man's face, he starts having an asthma attack. What do you do?
I'm going to
Quick, Nia, get some medical supplies. I have right here.
We have a doctor. Save his life.
Do I see like an inhaler in the medical box?
Um,
It's even in the box.
Smells. Here's adrenaline.
no. You don't see. You do not see an inhaler in the box. No.
Yeah, Nia, just use some magic on him. Don't want him like passing out or. And Gris, stop blowing smoke at people. It's really annoying.
Quit blowing smoke on people.
I was gonna give smack and then go back to full security. Make sure nobody's getting close.
Right, I guess I'll try to help Nia get this guy stop having an asthma attack if
Okay.
they're up for it.
I'm just
If
looming
they're
over
up
him
for
the
it.
entire time.
Which is not helping the asthma whatsoever. That's for certain. Fuck it.
Do
Here, have this paper bag.
can I do
Breathe
a
into
medical physical to address his issue?
Sure, go ahead.
Wait, no, that's not the one. Is that the one? Oh, I had to reopen the thing.
Oh, wait, actually, I'll be upstairs still. Actually, I'm trying working the smeltery.
Working the smeltery. Okay.
Oh,
Want to try to?
So you kind of figure
why
out
did it suddenly go dark?
for who?
Me.
Oh, you moved.
Oh,
Wrong guy. He with me.
there we go.
Bye. Hello, darkness, my old
Oh,
friend.
guards. I
What's
think
up?
my blessing of Melanie is gone for some reason.
It will be.
No, I see it.
I'll have to go in and actually change it here in a bit. Let's see here.
No, I still see it on the.
Well, it's not Nia talking about it. That was Boyar talking about it. Let's see here.
My bad.
Yeah, give me 1 second here, Boyard. Ba, 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 ba. Where the hell did I put it? Oh, fuck.
Where did you put it?
Equipment? I don't know.
Oh, if it's in the
is.
compendium, I could
Got
probably
it.
find it.
Drag, drop, done. Doop, doop. There you go.
Thank you for flying Gorgon
Yep.
Airlines.
Ooh, we got a thingamajigger. Gravestone. Thank you for gifting another 8 subs. Good lord.
Thank you for
Gravestone
flying
is
Gorgon
after the
Airlines.
Gravestone is after freaking the
Dragon
title.
Blades?
Yeah, a fucking Dragon Blade's title. He's like,
Thank you for
I will
flying
be the
Gorgon
top
Airlines.
donator. I will be me. It will be me. Gravestone, since you gave out 8 subs, if you want to do a horn chug or a shot, let me know. I'll do it for you.
Thank you for flying
So
Gorgon
the rest of
Airlines.
Nia, you're able to kind of calm him down and kind of work your magic and kind of get his lungs to stop trying to kill his brain.
Thank you for
And
flying
this
Gorgon Airlines.
and the valley is like, oh, why did you do that? He's kind of like
Thank you for
staring
flying
at
Gorgon Airlines.
Gray, like, what the fuck, bro?
He's a bit of an asshole, don't worry. No, we have a lot of stuff to talk about.
Thank you for flying Gorgon Airlines.
I'm gonna go back and sit on my
Horn?
table,
Fuck.
read a book or something.
Okay, Gravestone. An hour in, I'll do your horn chug. All right. All right.
Thank
But
you for
the
flying Gorgon Airlines.
the worker goes, okay. He's kind of like looking around. He goes, you guys are gonna kill me, right? Like,
I shrug.
If you tell us
Not
what
a
we
lot.
want, well,
I shrug. Oh, maybe.
Can I, from where I'm sitting, give him like a side eye grin?
Yeah, if you want to, I'm not gonna stop you.
I mean, we won't kill you. We'll just make it
I just-
very, very
I
uncomfortable.
just don't know what the role is. It is like a sinister grin of like, they may not, but then see me in the corner. Like, oh.
That's an intimidation roll. So roll intimidation plus your moxie.
What was that thing we had to change? I forget.
Thing.
Oh, the performance thing?
Yeah.
It's a gearbox on the top right, like for the character thing. Go to configure settings, and it's like in the middle under core settings.
Disable game canvas. Oh, performance mode low.
Yep.
Thank you. So you said intimidation?
Yeah. Plus
Yep.
moxie.
Okay. Also, everything went dark.
Everything went dark. Okay. So he's 21. So the Veliup worker is very unnerved. He's like, oh no. I should have just kept
Now listen,
He's what? Yeah, okay. What?
tell us what we need to know. You can walk. You don't tell us what we need to know. It's gonna be
You don't.
very unpleasant, and you're gonna get hit by the hairy hammer.
Well,
Show him the
I kinda
hammer,
like-
Hans.
I wiggle the hammer a little bit.
he goes, oh, why does it sound so wet?
We don't know.
We don't know, and we might find out tonight. It's entirely up to you.
I will say though,
I'm
Hans,
just-
as you wiggle the hammer threateningly, you feel it get a bit stiff in your hand, just towards the bottom.
No.
Oh
No.
yeah, I'm like,
Would
where's
you
this
say,
going? I
like, what,
just
would you-
came back.
It's like what, half mast?
No, it's like barely like the blood's pumping.
A slight chub?
Yeah, like a slight J hook. That's about it.
Huh.
A little bit. There's a little blood going into
Trev's
it.
gonna look in from over there and just close the door. Well, what the fuck?
I don't want to see this.
Oh, good, the door's closed.
I'm just gonna,
Y'all go all out.
I'm just gonna sort of mutter under my breath, just like, "Yep, shonky business."
Anyway, so the worker goes, but what if I don't know what you want to know?
It's real unfortunate.
damn shame.
Then you'll have to tell us where we can find out.
I mean, I'll do my best, but it's just I just work there, like it pays really good because of what they do, but like I'm not like a thief or anything. I just work the crates and bring the horses in and that kind of stuff.
Okay, let's start off with something easy. Who's your boss?
He kind of squints and he goes, "Would it sound dumb if I said I didn't know?"
I rest the head of the hammer on his shoulder.
Just like
Okay, I'm gonna draw up the crest.
Okay.
And did you see anyone wear this?
Well, yeah. Sometimes guys would come in wearing that, but they're mostly like supervisors, and they're the ones who pay us too. So I mean, it's like I don't know. It's nothing really. Hold on, they passed the assault weapons ban? Are you fucking shitting me?
The fuck?
What?
Yeah, I saw that on Google. Yeah.
What? Hold on, pause. How'd this shit pass? There's no fucking way.
What happened?
Somehow they passed the assault weapons ban.
Later.
For what? Like,
What, in Senate or through the House?
U.S. House passed the assault weapons ban.
Okay, so it still has to go through the Senate.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Okay, that's right. Because it's the House and the Senate, right?
Yeah, House,
Yeah.
Senate, then it goes to the president, and even then we can still get it wiped out by the Supreme Court or any federal court, really.
Two Republicans voted yeah, huh? Not for long they ain't. Anyway, before real life war crimes, the guy goes, but yeah, we got paid by the guys wearing like the crest on their sleeves or like on their chest, but I don't really know who I work for. Like, I just moved the crates and I move stuff from the warehouse to the docks and on the boats, and I take care of the horses, and when the carriages and the wagons come in, we unload them. But that's really all I know. I mean, you hear things from time to time,
Like what?
like some of the things coming through. We get told to like handle certain crates with care, and because something's alive inside of them, which was always kind of weird. But I didn't really want to ask questions because some guys did ask questions, and like they never came back, like ever. You know what I mean, right? He kind of looks around like, right? You guys get it, right?
Yeah, we know what you mean.
Yeah, I think you're probably about to know. Now, quick thing. Were there any other warehouses?
You mean like, there's warehouses all over the city,
Like the one that you work at?
Oh,
Because that one's currently burning down.
it's burning down? What?
Yeah, they set fire to it.
Who set fire
Apparently
to
they
it?
didn't want to. One of the other workers, apparently they didn't want us to get it at.
When he says who did it, I like kind of move the hammer to the other shoulder, and I'm like, well, we're the ones asking the questions
Just
here.
black splick. He goes,
Yeah.
I know I'm tied to a chair and all that fun stuff, but why is that hammer so wet? What is that? Why is it hairy? Is that
We
someone's
don't
leg?
know. We don't know, but we'll find out together.
Did I forget that? Oh no.
I'm gonna pour us two drinks.
I was gonna say, I also I figure like he's sitting in a chair facing Boyard, and I'm just behind him.
Yeah, he is.
With the hammer.
It's like splick,
Yeah.
splack.
He can't even see what I'm doing.
Well,
So yeah, guard. I'm gonna.
yeah,
Go ahead.
No, boy, you go ahead.
I'm gonna pour both of us a shot of vodka
Like
because
you
I
and
do
him?
have vodka as part of a chef kit.
Okay.
Try
Like,
to
you-
relax him, loosen up the atmosphere.
Oh. Loosen up the atmosphere. Loosen him up.
You pour me one too, real quick.
Yeah, sure. How are you gonna drink it though?
like this. I take off the mask and I just I drink my drink.
Take
Do you
off
take it
the
off
Okay,
all the
well-
way?
Give me a moment. Let me go grab my vodka. I'm going to take a shot too.
No, I just lift. I lift like enough that I can just drink a little bit.
Okay, so good. No one else in the room sees it.
Yes.
Yeah, I
No,
hand
you
a
might
shot
see-
of vodka to the guy.
If you're incredibly perceptive, you might see like the chin, but
his gnarled,
Hey,
horrible
nice chin,
chin.
yeah,
Nice chin, mate.
it isn't.
Now look, I understand you're in a bit of a bad position. You were just working a job, but these people have been doing a lot of very bad things, and they've pissed off some very high up people.
Well, when you say, well, I know they're doing bad things. Like I know who I work for. I still don't know who I work for. I don't know who runs the whole thing. But when you say pissed off important people, like who are you talking about?
The Outriders.
Oh, you mean right. The new guys in town. They have all the big like metal carriages and stuff that go vroom vroom and all that.
Yeah, them. They sent us over here because apparently there was some. Apparently, one of them lost a
Chunky
crate of
business going
medical
on.
supplies.
Well, I mean, I don't know what comes through. I don't really open the crates, but what are you guys wanting exactly? Because I'm good at keeping secrets.
Well, can I check him to see if he's actually like telling the truth?
You can you can try and perceive.
Is there anything like an insight or?
Just perceive a perception roll. I mean, in terms of game mechanics, like insight and perceiving are more or less the same thing. Just one's verbal, one's not. So give me a perception roll.
Anyone else want to help? Because I have no perception.
I
I'll
can
give it a
help.
shot.
What
Yeah.
are we using? Perception plus what?
Cunning.
So just straight perception. Oh wait, no. All right, let's see this.
Oh, that tasted like fucking sanitizer.
Well, yeah, it's vodka.
I like vodka.
Hold on. Your dice catches on fire
that-
when.
Yep.
You didn't see that
Wait,
shit?
who dies? I'm looking away.
You know
Yeah.
what? Hold on. I'll be right back. I want to go get some
Oh, that's-
soju.
I figured
that's
out how to
pretty.
make it
Whoa.
have a neat effects when it's has like a critical success. I tried to figure out how to make it do that when it shatters as well, but apparently it doesn't like it when it has like the X on it.
So you're pretty certain he's telling the truth. I mean, he is quite panicked, but you're pretty sure he's telling the truth. When he says he's just a normal worker, he's just doing a job. He's being truthful. You know that much. But what kind of man can keep a secret under how much duress? That's the problem you're trying to figure out. Like, yeah, he probably keep a secret, but for how long and with whom could the secret last?
Okay,
All right.
now
I have returned with alcohol.
if you are up for it, we could have you out of here tonight. Nothing bad happening to you. But this is a pretty big but. You'll have to be our guy on the inside, because they're still doing shit around town. And the only place that we knew of was that dock.
He's like, okay.
So if you get any other jobs for stuff like that, I want you to head to I'll give them the address to the cafe.
Mhm.
Go over here the end of every week.
I mean, I don't know when I'll get a job next because you guys kind of burned mine down, but I do have
They'll
connections.
probably be having openings soon.
Well, yeah, I do have connections with, we're all kind of like, I don't want to say a gang, but like, the term union sounds better, really. We're like the, as dumb as it sounds, we kind of joke around and say we're like the bad guy union, like the guys who do all the grunt work, it's like a
Kill him. He's in the union.
minion union, you know what I mean?
Oh, what's the benefits like?
Not great, but they pay well. I mean,
How well?
They're dental.
how's their dental? So he said, they don't even get dental. They don't even get dental. He goes, well, I get paid like 3 times more than I would anywhere else. It's just you know, you're paid more for your silence than anything, but at the same time, they don't really tell you a lot. They just kind of tell you to move boxes from one place to the other. But you know, we work for a lot of people. Actually, we kind of hold and move merchandise around, but we've been seeing more and more of the folks with the crests a lot more, and it's going to sound weird. He seemed kind of like shuffle his arms, kind of lean forward because there's been more living things recently coming with the cresty people. Like at first there were the horseshoes, and those were fine, and there was all other stuff that comes through, and that's fine. They're getting it from somewhere else, but a lot of the crates have been moving and like leaking and making odd noises and really, really, really bad smells. And
Have you transported any chickens?
like chicken, like buck chicken?
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, if you want a chicken, you just go to the shop and buy a chicken. You ain't gonna like.
Oh, it looks like a chicken.
I mean, not really. No chickens that I've seen or heard. It's mostly like wet, sloppy noises and like rumpa-thump noises, or like smells of dead meat and stuff. That kind of thing.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look at Hans. I don't think he's got much else he can really tell us.
I want to wave
How
over,
about this?
Boyard.
What's your what, Nia?
I want to wave you over.
Right, okay, I'm gonna head over.
He'll whisper in your ear, like, what about the slimes?
That's what I was thinking of, but he I think he's too low in the ladder to really know about that. We'll probably want to try to catch him as they're transporting it next. Stake out the hideout.
1 second. Stand by. So as you're talking, his ears kind of twitch, and he goes, the leaking thing sounds familiar. Like, I'm pretty sure they put herbs in the crates, because, like, it'll leak stuff that smells quite nice, actually, but we're told not to drink it, or lick it, or, like, taste it, or think about it, really.
Why would you just lick a substance that just comes out of a crate?
Well,
Just oozing out, just...
there are some in the warehouse who aren't the brightest apple on the tree, you know what I mean? And they'll like, hey, Jimmy, go lick the crate. Oh, I won't do it. Do it for a golden coin? Fuck yeah, I'll lick that crate. They're those kind of people.
Do you know what a Hartoro is?
I have no idea what that is. Is it dangerous?
Don't worry
Kinda.
about it.
More ethically dubious than anything.
Ethically dubious.
Imagine if Jimmy, who you paid a gold coin, went over and licked it. He turned into a slime. That kind of stuff.
Oh, I see. Like a crafted magical creature, more or less.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense, actually. Well, because usually when we're moving these back and forth, it's all normal stuff, right? Like goods, stolen goods, fenced goods, illegal things. But there has been more, like I said, more ooey gooey things, more things that like make gurgly noises, and the bad smells getting awful. Like I swear to God, it's like they're transporting rotten meat or something, or like fetid meat. Like every once in a while, you will find maggots on the boxes, like a fly is trying to get in there, and it's really unsettling. But like I said, we get paid to move it, not paid to talk about it, so we just put her on the boat.
You ever move any soap?
Actually, yeah, we move a lot of soap.
Is it normal soap or
You ever touch the soap?
Well, it smells pretty neat. There was one time where a box cracked open, and these little boxes all fell out. And bring me a pen or something to my hand. I'll kind of try and draw you out what the symbol was.
I'll draw it. I'll hand him a pen and notebook.
Okay, so he's he's trying to write backwards. He's trying to look over his shoulder, trying to watch his hands, and he does draw.
I'll
Do what now?
yeah, I'll just move to the front. So
Okay. So I'll bring it up in chat here, so the chat can also see this pixelated fucking image. In chat, we're working on the bit rate.
you know what?
Working on it.
I think we could just if we get his sword off, we could probably just untie him for now. Travis has got the door. He seems
guard.
like pretty
So he.
like,
So,
and I wouldn't say innocent,
Wait,
but
guard.
what's up?
I gotta go do a thing. Keep playing without me. If there's a medical emergency with the kidnappee, just roll for me.
Okay. So he
Thank you.
so he kind of draws this rough symbol on the paper. He goes, it looked like this, like it was all over the little boxes, and it smelled really nice. And they said it was soap, but I've never seen little tiny wooden boxes. I've never seen this symbol. It looks like a lamp, right?
it kind of looks like a pigeon to me.
What the hell's a pigeon?
Looks like a
It's
little
like-
bird.
Looks like maybe a chicken.
I could see maybe a bird. I see a burning lamp, but that doesn't matter.
You know
I
what?
mean,
It actually looks like a really artistic kind of boat. See, that top part's kind of like a sail.
oh, it could be a boat. You're like a little sail on top, and it's got like the prow up front. It could be like a little.
And it makes sense because it'd be used in water, like with soap.
Oh, I mean, maybe. Maybe it's like a. But regardless, that's one of the things I do know I saw, which I should not be telling you, and is kind of ruining my credit as being a good keeper of secrets. You kind of look
No,
down like
please
oh
keep-
fuck.
No, please keep talking.
I'm gonna hand him another shot of vodka.
Is okay. Can you get the hammer off my shoulder? It's starting to like soak through my shirt, and it feels weird.
Yeah.
You rub it in harder.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna go over to Hans and it's like, hey Hans, this guy's like, he doesn't have any, like, we've disarmed him. Travis has got the door. You want to untie him for now? Like, he seems pretty harmless for now. And we're all in here. And you got the hammer. If he tries anything funny.
If I had eyelids, I'd be squinting at you right now. But
Squint spiritually. Okay.
yeah,
I don't think we're gonna be able to get too much out
Right
of him. I
back,
think our
boys.
best bet's trying to get him on our side.
Chug for grave. 1 second.
Yeah, I think our best bet's trying to get him on our side.
all right. I untie him, but then I walk over to the door. It just kind of lean up on the wall next to the door, watching him.
I'm left to go chug something.
Chug.
I don't want to take another shot of fucking vodka. I've already been drinking arc liquor.
That's why I'm drinking soju.
A part of me to say
Jesus.
do it, coward, but also a part of me is responsible.
I've
Well,
got
I'm not
work.
driving anywhere anytime soon.
I got work tomorrow morning, so hopefully I don't. Hopefully this doesn't hit me too hard. I don't drink very often.
I'm just being instigated right now. I'm gonna move to cause problems.
Let me go fill my fucking shot glass again.
Yeah.
I couldn't find a shot glass, so I'm just drinking straight from the bottle.
Remember, people, always do safe drinking, unless you have bad friends around you. Then RIP your liver. Man, if I lived in the Ville universe, I'd be so mad if I found out someone is shipping my Dove soap. That's the only thing I use. My sensitive, manly skin.
Let's use
Chug is
whatever.
here. Give me 1 second. I'll do his entire chug. This is for grave. We're doing those 8 gift subs. Here we go.
Great, dang.
There's half a bottle of wine in this fucking horn, dude. This is a horrible idea.
I'll cheer you on. Chug. I'm done cheering.
Ugh, there we go. Oh, Jesus. That hit weird. Ugh.
And then God died at the end.
And then Guard died of alcoholism. Guard, what's your drinking problem? Chat made me do it.
Is this chat room right now with you, sir? What are they saying?
Guard, we did end up untying him, but Hans is blocking the door in case anything funny happens.
That's fine. Okay, there you go, Grave. Thank you for you get the subs. He goes. Anyway, I mean, usually it was like normal stuff in the beginning, like, well, my wife had 2 babies, so it got really expensive to keep everything going. With the wars going on, things got a bit tight, and I didn't want to go to war because I was gonna die. Like, I've heard reports, you don't come back. So I decided to go underground for a bit, and I found a job working these warehouses. And it was all quite normal at first, you crates come through, you put crate on wagon, and it goes away. But when like this guy came in, that's when I started getting, about a month or 2 ago, that's when it started getting really weird. Like, we had heard about the wars to the east with all you people, the Veil Riders, and all the other races and everything else. And when they started pushing west, and that's when things started really getting weird, right? Like, things wouldn't normally see started coming through, and then they found that like big metal wagon that what's his face, the count bought it.
Count?
Yeah, like some count bought it a few days ago, right? And when the count bought that, we started getting in. Have you ever seen a crate that's too perfect? Like it's imperfectly smooth, and it's like a machine made it, like as if like something designed to make this crate made this crate. One of those came in, and it smelled awful, and it would hurt your nose, and your eyes would burn when it came through. And it sounded like it was full of cans, like it was full of like little tin cans that rattled, but it was heavy, like just it kind of sloshed in a way, But anyway, that came through. Like last night, it came through. Like, I don't know how someone even found whatever it was, but it came through last night. And then I guess you guys, or they might have destroyed it, but there was something else waiting in the warehouse. It was like it was really thin, right? Like maybe 2 hands across, and it was heavy. And when we noticed that when we would drop the box would bounce, like bow, like there's something inside of it that would cause it to bounce.
Do you know around where these boxes were headed, or were you just stacking them?
I mean, they had the crest thingy on them, like they were like penciled in for somebody.
Do you know anyone who had a ledger?
I mean, if they did, you have to go find them or hope it didn't get burned up in the fire. I mean, let's be fair. The fires are kind of like a control thing. You know what I mean? Like, if things get out of hand, they'll light a fire. It'll burn down, and then the other union will come build you a new warehouse, like, overnight, lickety split.
Other union?
Yeah, they're like I forget what they were, but they're all basically carpenters, right? But there's something weird about them. Like they're all Valley Elves like us, all but Valley Elves, but they're like a little weird. Like they tend to space out a lot, but they can build a warehouse like overnight. And it's got to be magic or something that they do it with. But they can like just whack. There's a warehouse.
Do they have a symbol or anything? Like, do you know where to find them?
Oh no. From what I hear, they come and find you. Yeah, because they know you need a warehouse. Like they somehow know that you need a warehouse, and they're like, "Hey, you need a warehouse," and they charge you out the nose, but they'll get you a warehouse overnight, which is handy for our line of work.
Now you said that it all started when this guy came over. Can you describe the guy?
I've never seen him. I just know he's some kind of royal. Like he's here visiting from some other fucking pompous royal place. I mean, you know the type, right? Like they're born in the royalty. Yeah, but
Hang on, has it been half an hour yet?
About.
So, would you best describe him as something of a cunt?
I mean, I don't know
He
him.
seems pretty nice.
I don't know him personally, but I mean, maybe. I mean, he orders a lot. He orders a lot of heavy shit, so we're not happy about that bit. But I wouldn't really call him a what now?
Cunt.
Oh,
Yeah, cunt.
what's that mean exactly?
Fuck if I know.
Fucking right now.
A very not nice person. We'll just say that.
Well, I mean, he pays our wage, so I can't say he's that too bad of a guy. But
Speaking of it, what's your wage weekly?
I make 20 gold daily.
Oh. Damn.
The fuck?
Well, you know, a lot
Damn,
of
maybe I'm in the wrong line of work.
well, I do a bit of other stuff on the side. That's why I get paid 20 gold. Most guys get paid a gold a day. I do a few other things.
Like,
Oh,
Show him a doll. Show a doll or even touch that.
No, nothing like that. I procure certain things when they ask for them. I know whoever this royal is, he likes to buy. Look, don't judge me, okay? But he buys women's clothing in a very particular size and a lot of pay related items like foodstuffs from the Fey strongholds and certain water. Like he wanted spring water from a Fey well, and those are really hard to find. And I had to find someone else. It was an adventurer type. You know, the guys who go out and they go on quests and such. I had to pay one of them to go get the water. But whoever this royal is, who has this symbol on his, I guess you call them enforcers or liegemen, I don't know. But he requires a lot of Fey stuff in women's clothing. And I don't know if he's like a poof or something, but it's pretty consistent. As well as silver chain.
Sounds like a
Well,
fetish thing.
concerning.
That's a little concerning.
Well, you know, I keep my mouth shut because that 20 gold helps keep my babies fed and my wife in nice fancy clothing too. So I just keep my nose down, give the stuff, and move on.
I'm going to give him a quick once over. Does he have any, like, tattoos or anything?
He has his union mark on his wrist. Which is basically, it's like a little square with a line going from edge to edge, like a half crate drawing, and then a half spherical moon going through the. Actually, here, I'll draw it for you. Hold on. So, it's a square, right? Like a crate with a line going through it, and then a half spherical moon going through the lower end, like that. Shit. Hold on. Bop, 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 bop. Line, and then a half moon going below like that.
I think I found the perfect picture for. I think I found the perfect symbol for the builders.
The builders?
Posted in War Convoys.
Is it the Amish?
Now, if you don't mind me asking, how are you all so damn, I guess the word's cunning?
Well, I mean, our line of work requires certain things to be done, and part of our high pay is to pay for our tattoos. They're basically high-level blood magic, in a way. But, you know,
I assume Nia's going to perk up and try to do some stuff, but they're not here.
the Freemason? Shut up, Sonny.
Now, if you don't mind,
Thank you.
our little lady over there would be very interested in that stuff.
Well, it's a bit
Would you
different.
mind showing her?
It's a bit different because these also tie us to the Union. If we betray the Union, the entire Union knows. And
Oh,
and right now, I'm not betraying the Union. I'm only talking about vaguish terms, because I do know his name, but I cannot tell you, because... I'm sorry about lying. I do admit I had a little fibby-wibby. I do know his name, but if I tell you his name, my tattoo activates, and every Union member knows.
Okay, so what if we already know the name and we just say it? Does that happen?
I cannot
Or-
confirm or deny that I recognize the name. It's a very aloof system. They kind of base this off the old Fae systems. Basically, when the Fae had their non-Fae soldiers, they would bind them with these tattoos. They, it's old magic.
Okay. Did Nia get a name from the guy who kicked her ass?
I believe she did, yes. She would have known him as Dangering Green.
Okay. So, okay. I'm going to say a couple of names. You don't have to say anything. I'm just going to say them. Is that all right?
He goes, I suppose.
Okay. I'm going to say, all the while, I'm going to be watching him. Watching his face to see any reactions. Rook Bormal.
Who?
1 second.
Rook?
Gary Owen. Dangering Green.
He was, oh. I know Dangren. He's another
Flash
Another,
underscore green
gang
donated
member in a
$35.
way.
Please tell me the warehouse
hold on.
builders are the Gnomish Freemasons Union? If not, can this act as a bribe for it to be named that?
Please tell me the warehouse builders are the Gnomish Freemasons Union.
Well, they're not gnomish.
Yeah. Can be bribe as a name for that? The Gnomish Freemasons? He goes, but yeah, I know one of those, Danger and Green, you said. He's a smuggler.
I'd rather you, if you can't say anything, I'd rather you don't.
No, because Danger and Green's not part of the Union or a Union provider. He's just a guy. Basically, coughs and vodka shots. And he goes, he's just another smuggler out there. He deals in mostly medical goods, as far as I'm aware.
Okay. No, I don't want you getting in trouble if you're union buddies.
Well, if it wasn't, I wouldn't have said anything. This is a safe topic here.
No, I mean, we are gonna have to get you out of here, but we're gonna have to do it in a way where, well, we don't want you to like rat on us to your guys.
Well, I never planned to. After all, we are just workers. We just work warehouses. We just,
I mean,
do the things that need to be done. But,
if people know that we took you and you show up, they're gonna ask questions. I'd rather you have an alibi. If that makes sense, or have a.
I mean, we could just get the information we need out of him rather than
I mean,
work an angle for us.
Well, I think we've already gone as much as he's going to give us. And
I mean,
I'd rather not have any.
we could be persuasive.
I mean, he literally, unless he wants to like betray the Union, I'd rather not do that because I'd rather not have unnecessary people in harm's way, considering he has a wife and child.
I am just
shrug and I'm like, I don't know, means nothing to me.
I am just curious. Are you guys trying to find this missing woman or something?
Missing woman?
Well, yeah. The guy's been buying women's clothing and all this.
If you're up
stuff.
for trying to find it for us, hell yeah.
I mean, I have a hunch, but then again, I don't really get a lot of information about his. You see him kind of like
next time he gives you an offer, come over to us.
He kind of screws his eyes. He goes, "Well, trying to think around Fey logic here. his abode in the forest. At the end of a long cobblestone road. But there's something odd going on for sure. Like all these weird crates, weird packages, the women's clothing. I mean, he can't lean forward. He goes, he's also buying underwear and stuff. And some of this stuff is human made. So I don't know what's going on in that abode. Because I can't say what, if I say what kind it is, the glyph will go off. But he's buying a lot of weird stuff. And I swear, I think he kidnapped somebody or something. Or he may have, maybe a princess or, you know, a queen or I don't know. But he's buying a lot of like gross things. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like gross stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Girl stuff.
Yeah, like well, not that, but like, say I go out and buy my wife a dress. No, that's not. If I buy her a sparkly pair of like sequin panties, people should tend to raise an eyebrow. Yeah, but you know, I don't know. I don't really know enough to speak on it, but I have my hunches. You know.
Well, if you're ever if you do end up getting any more info, we'll be willing to pay for it. Just meet us at that cafe, and we'll pay for it.
Well, that's the issue. Is that if I go sniffing around, they're gonna know. I mean, we are.
You don't have to sniff around if he has any other orders for women's clothes. Just let us.
They come up. I mean, there's a crate yesterday. They came in the women's clothing. I would think, in my humble opinion, because I do believe there's a woman stuck in there somewhere, and I'll say this: track where the metal carriage rests, and we are. Me and my union, we are.
I give a look towards Gray.
As you tilt Boyard. But the elf goes, I mean, look, we are thieves, we are rogues, we do jobs we know we shouldn't be doing, but we do have our limits. And if there's, you know, a kidnapped royal or princess or woman in general, that's really not something we do. I mean, even Dangering Green, he kills for his, you know, his smuggling, but he has his limits. And something weird's going down in that abode.
Yeah, we'll have to give it a look later. But I think that's all we can really get from you. I don't want to trouble you too much. I'm sorry about not everything had to go.
Well, I'll probably be a few months until the warehouse is built back up, unless, you know, those spooky warehouse folks show up. But I got enough savings where I probably have my wife dote on me for a few days and nurse my probably chipped jaw. It has kind of like this angry look towards Sonny and Hans because he knows you guys punch him in the face.
Yeah, I got some more.
Hey, I'm not
I'm
there.
gonna hand him another shot of vodka.
Unfortunately.
Hopefully, we can just block out tonight. And you
Well,
can be on your way.
Well, probably not, because that hammer was fucking weird. What? Why is the hammer?
You sure you don't want to block out tonight?
He looks forward. He goes, "Why is the hammer covered in hair? Is that glue holding?"
I don't know.
On?
It was like that when I don't know. It was like that when we bought it. We tried to shave it,
it's
but it
so
got
wet.
back.
Like, why is it so
know.
moist? And like
I don't know. Apparently, it was like came out of the river or something.
Well, it should be dry by now, right? I mean, it's all it was so moist. It was so weird.
I'm gonna take a just give a side eye to the hammer. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
I'm just kind of like.
To be honest, I'm not even sure if it's a hammer.
I've kind of grabbed it by the hair, and I'm kind of like just twirling it around while I'm still kind of leaning there on the wall.
By the hair.
Yeah, it doesn't have like a strap for me to twirl around, so I'm holding it by the hair.
Well,
yeah, let's get smashed, and you could head on your way.
I think we should knock him out again and then drop him off somewhere so he doesn't see where we are.
Well, that's what I'm planning on getting him smashed with it for. I don't think he's gonna remember
I
much.
mean,
I don't really want him to remember much of tonight.
I have an idea that could get him. That something that could possibly knock him out real quick.
I don't think he wants the hammer.
Oh, it wasn't the hammer.
What is it?
I could just take my mask off.
The elf kind of raises the eyebrow and goes, "How about you just punch me again and knock me out?" I think that's a
You sure?
Yeah, that's a far hollow mystery than what's behind that face of his.
Sure, you just don't want to have to get fucking smashed on vodka.
You know what? I kind of come over with the hammer.
So as he goes, "Not with the hammer, with your fist, please."
It's either the vodka or the hammer.
Vodka or hammer? Shit.
Like I said before, we're gonna find out together.
He goes,
Mm.
"Do you guys have any like medication or anything, or can your caster knock me out or something?"
Well, I think they could try. I'll just get Nia to do it.
Okay. So we'll say Nia more or less uses magic to bludgeon him over the head, but in a soft way and kind of knocks him back out.
And we'll just carry him off and we'll dump him a good amount away, and then we're gonna try to head back to the apartment, but make sure we're not being followed as well.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, what's up?
I wanted to mention that while they're doing that, I wanted to try to just do some foraging. Seeing that the machine is on, I want to try to make a butterfly net.
A butterfly net?
Kind of like how that guy described it to me for making a
cage.
shitty butterfly net cage.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I believe you have stuff to draw wire, so go ahead and give me a blacksmithing plus brain power. Yeah.
Yeah?
One of these days, I'm gonna learn to actually start putting points in things I need.
And you probably want to ask Hans for that, but
No, I was gonna,
Too
this is
late.
what I want to do while the machine was going. So, to make it like we're actually working in case someone walks in. Good cover story.
Oh. 21. I will say you're
Daddy.
able
See,
to
9 plus 10.
You're able to use a bit of scrap steel, scrap iron, scrap bronze, and draw out steel and bronze wire to make a kind of giant butterfly cage in a way. It'll definitely trap fish. It'll definitely hold butterflies.
can he also
Nice.
try to fit a funnel to it so we could use for easy fluid extraction?
Give me
That's gonna take glass.
Yeah, either be you want a metal funnel or a glass funnel because that does matter.
I prefer glass because I wouldn't actually wear away over time.
Or react with anything?
Yeah. So I'll hold off for now. This is gonna be a cage. We can just put a little tub under it whenever we're feeding them.
Okay. All right. So you guys release him to the wild like a wildebeest that he is. So you guys have some information. So what is your plan as a party going forward? Because there are quite a
Commit
few.
tax fraud.
I'd say we're gonna wait for the heat to die down, and we're definitely gonna investigate the count.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we still playing our robberies here, or are
Yeah.
we gonna?
We're gonna try to
Take care of the
find that
smugglers.
car because I think that's the main thing.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna
guess we have
attempt to
few
get
days.
some- I'm gonna attempt to get some work done at the forge. Make some money.
I'm gonna.
I do want to
I'm gonna-
finish up if we do have, if we're like on a downtime day after we're like this is the day after or a couple days after we let the heat die down. I do want to finish up that last day of the book.
I
Okay.
want to feed the butterflies.
So feed the butterflies, he says in a crude voice. So go ahead and put in the chat what you guys want to do during the cooldown time, because the warehouse burns for like almost a day and a half because of all the shit that was inside of it. So but a day and a half is going to pass by, and a few more days after that. So go ahead and put in the chat, the Foundry chat, what you guys want to do.
And you can try to translate or try to find someone to translate that book, the Anarchist Cookbook.
I'm gonna just look at the pictures and learn how to translate myself. I don't need no smart people. I don't need no
Do you show
library.
Boyardic? Because
No, this is Sonny's personal project now.
no, you were like,
Besides-
hey Boyard, you know what this language is?
Nah, I'm just gonna just take with me during my time when I'm at home watching Butterflies with the Frog. I'm just gonna just study the book.
It's a shame because that Anarchist cookbook has a recipe for hash brownies.
Don't worry, once I decode it,
Oh,
I'll
I've
share
got a
whatever I
recipe for
learn.
that.
Yeah, we could do it in character.
Oh, right.
Well, you were kissing Stacy's.
Yes, haha, in character.
While you were
In character, yeah.
while you were seducing Stacy's, I was studying the frog.
Surprise, I'm actually my character.
All
I'm
right.
role-playing myself.
So, Boyard, go ahead and call your book complete and add +1 to your pets. Go ahead and do that. Use in the actual skill block, but just put it in the. Actually, no, I'll do it myself. Fuck it. Okay, pets, main.
We are my favor. Throw the catalog.
So, okay. So, I'm going to increase your pets by 1, but not your brain power, because it's not a skill buy.
Yeah.
All right. Sonny, feed butterflies. Bring my Kool-Aid to bomb guy to make ice bomb components. What the fuck does that mean, Sonny?
What is?
I think he's talking
I-
about like that frost elixir, the one that's used for sneaking.
Yeah, I want to see if he can enhance it or cook it something different.
But why'd you call it Kool-Aid?
I
That's
don't
how I
know.
wrote it down. I copy and pasted from my notes, and it was cool ice Kool-Aid.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I knew exactly what he was talking about because it's one of the things that Sonny just took from Charlie Horse.
Should
Okay.
have got a slimes too.
So, Gray, you want to smoke a Dury and help Nia out. When Nia gets back, we'll do that. Hans, you want to work at the forge. Gotcha. So, we'll go with Hans first. So, Hans, as you go to the forge,
Boy.
what?
Is it oh boy?
Oh boy, what?
No, let's go.
Okay, so Hans, as you go to the forge, it's a pretty calm couple days. For the most part, not a lot of folks come to talk to you to have you help them out. So you're kind of sitting there for a few days, and by like the second day, an old man kind of hobbles up. This is an older Albertan Valley elf. He's about 120 years old, on the back end of the lifespan there,
Yeah.
and he
Oh,
kind of
also, guard.
what's up?
I guess like in like the hours I'm kind of not kind of working the forge, just like the other downtime I've got. I want to go grab those fucking like I want to go like get some parts from that plane that's just laying out in the field.
the fucking
The
it's
helicopter?
not a plane, it's a helicopter. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the helicopter. I want to get like the blades. I want to see if I can get like I don't know, engine parts.
I forgot my full list. That's what it was.
Oh, and guard, if I do have extra time at the library, I do want to find that book that Sonny originally wanted me to read.
Hmm.
Like it was one about the rings or the magic
This-
stones.
Oh, the
The
Spider
super
Stones.
encyclopedia about every magic stone.
the one
or
that
ring.
he couldn't actually read.
All right, Hans, give me a supply check using your brain power. So be a skill check plus brain power for you.
Brain power bonus.
So
Oh no.
So the blades are quite obvious. You kind of just wrench them off because fucking blades. But until you further
Paul Prone.
learn about the rest of the copter and how to take it apart, you only really harvest 4 blades.
All right.
And
How long are they? It's like how much?
helicopter
much-
blade
how much-
length? Hold on.
I don't know, man. I've never been near a helicopter.
Would they be
They're
classified
big
as a
fucking
short sword or a
blades.
long sword?
Super long sword technically.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is approaching like lance length. I'm pretty sure.
Like here, hold on, I'll look it up for you. So helicopter blade.
Just get roided.
Do what? So-
Just get roided.
So my correction, you have 2 blades, not 4. The 2 blades are about 10 feet long.
Okay.
Wait a fucking second. 2 blades.
Yeah. Wait a fucking second. Wait a minute. Actually, hold
Hold
on.
up. Wait a minute.
Main rotor diameter is 43 feet. So it'd be half of that would be about. So would the blades be 10? No, hold on, because it's a main coupling, the arm, then the blade. So
Well,
You
this
said,
is a
you
smaller
said
helicopter,
44.
right?
You
So-
said 44 feet.
So we'll say that you have about 20 feet of blade on both legs. So we'll say that for each blade, you have about 12 feet of usable non-mangled blade. How's that sound?
All right.
Is it this helicopter? You thought you could fucking slip that
That's
past me?
way
Shit.
too advanced.
Well, if you guys read the book, you would know. Anyway, so
Reading's for fucking nerds.
it's an
They're into
audio book, for
Cheyenne.
God's sakes. No, it's not a Cheyenne.
Yeah,
Listening's for fucking nerds.
yeah, that's
Okay,
reading
so
for
it's
my
a Huey.
fucking ears.
It's not a Huey.
What?
Did I stutter, motherfucker? I said it's not a Huey. Anyway, so on the second day, so basically the first day you get bored, bring back one blade. Second day you go, oh fuck, go get second blade, bring it back. But as you're kind
Maybe
of
a snack.
but as you're kind of dragging that blade back, there's an old man kind of sitting outside your shop holding two scythe blades, and these two scythe blades are steel, but they're a bit worse for wear. He's kind of like waiting patiently for you to get back.
Oh, hello.
He goes, oh, you're just the one I'm trying to find. The big one, as the locals call you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure. Yep. That's me.
Yeah, I have a rather macabre favor to ask you, but I'm a farmer. I go out and I farm, and I have my two scythes here, and I have a pretty cool feeling that I'm going to die here soon, and I would like you to take my two scythes and make a shield out of them for my grandson. He's going off to join the Veil Riders, and I want him to have a little piece of me when he goes.
All right. What kind of shield?
Oh, something pretty, I would reckon. They use these strange wands to shoot fireballs and metal out of, so he says. And probably a shield that would help him use it better, if you can think of such a design.
I have an idea.
For the commission, maybe I'll pay you 30 gold, plus using my scythes here for material.
Sure. I can do that for 30 gold.
He goes, excellent. And he kind of hands you both sides.
All right.
You can drop your giant blade, or what?
Oh, remember, if you want to add designs, that uses crafting.
Yeah.
The amount of Grabnia for that.
Yeah, I'll grab Nia for any sort of designs, but would I basically be making a smaller version of mine?
Depends on what you want to do, really.
Something that would be good. I guess
Honestly, a smaller version of yours sounds pretty good.
Yeah, honestly,
you have
just
to make it Valley Elf size.
yeah,
What size?
some sort of a wider buckler.
Maybe
Yeah,
a
or
kite shield.
Yeah, I was gonna say a kite shield or a taller, just something that you could just have just something that offers a decent amount of cover.
But you also want to have a slot for the barrel because he is. Well, it depends. Well, honestly, it depends on what kind of job he's doing. Is he a man at arms? Is he actually going to be using guns?
Well, he's going off to join the Veil Riders, so he doesn't even know yet. I guess the guy was an elf, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say try to get some more info out of the guy. See if he. It's
Oh.
what's your son do for a living? Does he smacking things up closer to use a bow normally.
I figured he's already left at this point.
Well, no. So
Or is he just waiting?
So basically, you've taken the scythes from him, and then you're here about this point.
Yeah, okay. Do you know what your son is going to be doing?
Well, not my son, but my grandson.
Your grandson, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No idea. He was quite smitten by the Veil Riders and all their fancy machines. And he's gonna go up.
That'd be great.
He's gonna go up and join them and be what they say, a hero among heroes, or however their chant goes.
Describe your grandson for me.
About not as tall as you, but tall. Tall for a valley elf. He's quite well muscled from working in my fields. Likes long walks on the beach and cups of wine. You know, the usual business. But yeah, I mean, that's really about it. He's an elf.
He does have some bronze, so
Yeah, I figured I'm just gonna go with smaller version of my shield. Okay.
Sound like a catch hunt.
I think I have an idea. And so I get ready to start like taking these scythes and like drawing them out into like a smaller version of my shield.
So before you head off, he goes, so how long should this take, you think? Maybe a day or 2, 3, 4? How busy are you?
I can get it probably done in a couple of hours.
Oh, a few hours. Well, do you mind?
I could like, Guard, this is me also asking you. Would it take me like a few hours or like...
How much effort do you want to put into it?
I don't want to
this is a offering, so
I don't want to
all out.
I was gonna say I don't want to put like too much. I don't want to like bang this out in like an hour, but like how like to make it, you know, at least take my time with it, you know, nicer than what I did with my shield, because this is supposed to be some sort of symbolic thing, whereas mine is like, oh, I don't care, it's just a big slab of metal.
Okay, so you want to make a smaller version of your shield. What kind of embellishment do you want to do on it then?
I assume dual side.
No, I was gonna say it's not gonna have like the slit for the gun. It's going to be like it's just gonna be just in terms of like the size of the shield. It's not really gonna have. I guess you know what, on both sides it's gonna have little like things for, because I don't know if he's left or right-handed. Whereas mine is made for lefties. But what? I'm making my own shield, and I know I'm a lefty, so therefore, yeah.
The deepest lore, he's wrong-handed. I knew it.
So ask him if his grandson is left or right-handed. That way you can go ahead and get it set up.
The old man goes,
I guess,
how about I come back tomorrow? I'm
sure.
Yeah, that sounds
Oh wait,
fair.
do you have any sort of do you have anything specific that would represent you that I could put on the shield?
Well, we are a farming family, and to be fair, he is the middle son of 7 sons, so he comes from a very large.
What do you primarily farm?
We avoid wheat. It's too common. We do mostly gourds, winter vegetables, cabbage,
I have an idea.
that kind of thing. Mostly.
I have an idea.
Yeah, hardy things. We don't do this one thing. We kind of whatever we fancy for the year, but we almost always have hardy winter squash for the long carryover of winter to spring.
Pumpkin's a gourd, yeah.
Yeah, I had an idea. Like 7 pumpkins.
I was
the
gonna
is
say
the biggest.
What the
That's what I
fuck?
was-
They go farming for guards? Flush?
That's what I was gonna do. Yeah, I was gonna do like 7. I was gonna do 7 jack-o'-lanterns with the middle in kind of like an like an A shape, and then the top one is going to be bigger.
Gotcha. Okay, so Go ahead and give me your first blacksmithing plus brawn check as you fucking just whack this shit.
Plus brawn.
He's gonna whack this shit real good.
All right. Rolling that.
30, 30, 30, 30.
It's okay. Still
Four.
a 20.
So you can tell from how these scythes are. These are very old scythes. It's very old steel, but still quality steel. And
I'm gonna, if it's not enough, I'm gonna supplement it with some of the rotor blades.
What's funny is that you notice that this is not elven steel. You notice this is actually Oni steel.
Okay. Huh.
And it's quite odd because basically, Valley Elves don't do other race stuff. So, but you see that there's actually a maker's mark on the steel as well, which is basically a form of writing you don't really understand. It's Oni script. But you're hammering away, and you get these two scythes pounded into shape. And you kind of get, you pound, you grind, you sand. They get it down to where it's basically your shield, but not nearly as honking fucking huge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now comes the embellishing part. So, what is your plan for the embellishments?
Hold on. I'm doing it right now. I'm taking to Snapchat real quick because it's the easiest thing to do. Almost done. Just need one more pumpkin.
This is the part where we want to do Nia for like the stenciling and embellishments.
Yeah.
So you just give Nia a rough design and have her at it.
Here, I'll do a roll for her real quick.
So here is the design I'm going for. Like that vaguely that.
Gotcha. You put the Snapchat for.
I literally just screenshotted it.
Okay, so with the help of Nia, she gets it all kind of stenciled out for you, and she has the whole thing kind of like with white chalk kind of drawn up on the shield where everything should go. Give me a blacksmithing plus brain power now as you start like using your hammer and chiseling out these pieces here. There we go.
All right, 25.
Okay, so you're doing that. Let's go to Gray. Gray, what are you doing?
I am helping Nia.
Okay.
Remember?
Besides that, what are you doing?
You want to read a book?
You could help me out with the planes.
Want to get high?
Or you could help me
Wait,
out
what
with the
planes?
helicopter.
Sure, I'll have me fucking tools and I'll come out and I'll have them with the helicopter.
I have me fucking tools. Okay. So Gray, what do you have here, my friend? So Gray,
Crippling depression.
you help Hans remove the two blades, but you're kind of standing in front of this odd craft. You're like, give me a modern knowledge plus brain power.
Alright, 1 second. For some reason it's just reloading.
It's a conspiracy.
Does Gray have modern knowledge?
Yeah.
Oh.
Great that hero.
Oh, come on, you cunt. Fucking work.
I'll roll for you. How's that sound?
Yeah, sure.
All right. F-15. So you reckon that this is some kind of human-made attack helicopter?
Oh, nice.
Okay. So I want to send you a DM of the word you remember. Where are you? There you are. Goblin. Oh, well, anyway. So that's yeah, exactly, yeah. me and him both typed the exact same word. I put a K on my, he put a C in his. So he typed Kober, I typed Kober, but he had a C and I had a K. It's too funny, actually. So you know this is some kind of Cobra attack helicopter. And
Oh
you,
yeah, mate, this is one of them fucking cobras.
and you know that these things had special devices that helped them see in the dark.
Ooh, could strip the fucking copper out of that one.
You fucking bogan. So I ask you,
I will immediately use my sense of smell to locate the funny electronic device.
I smell pennies.
That is phosphorus. Do not breathe it.
That is phosphorus. Okay. So you're
Blue
kind of
phosphorus, but still.
so you figure out how to unlock the bent shit canopy on the Cobra, and you kind of push it open, and you get enough space where you can kind of wiggle yourself into it. And now you're kind of sitting inside this beat the shit cockpit. And as you do, you realize, oh, fuck, I'm sitting on a body. You kind of look over your shoulder, and there's a rotting human corpse in the seat behind you.
I just sort of look at him and I'm like, sorry, mate.
Bad luck, dude.
Wait, was that a human?
Yeah, there's a dead fucking human in here.
Has he got any stuff on him?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna go over and search him.
Can you fit through the broken canopy?
Can I?
Can
Making
you?
sure it is, I'll make the canopy bigger.
You Goliath.
Yeah.
It's human size, probably.
You Goliath motherfucker.
I'm only going to look for equipment and stuff. Any like personal effects. Any personal effects of his.
1 second.
I'm not like any personal effects of the pilots. I'm not gonna like fuck with those.
I was saying, can I just like take it outside so we even have better light? Move it outside.
How about you get stuffed?
Okay.
Okay, so you see that in like a little cubby kind of thing, you see a few what look like books. And as you pull one out, you see this on the title cover.
I'm going to immediately commit suicide. Just fucking wrap my mouth around the gun barrel.
Was he a weeb?
Goddamn soldier weebs.
I saw Storm Runners and they had to deal with weeb shit.
Yeah, I watched that episode too. I watched that VOD.
Yeah, it's
I was sitting with those poor people. Those
Hey,
what'd
you find?
Nothing worth keeping, eh?
Like, nothing.
you sure?
You guys fling it. Nothing. Throw it back in the helicopter.
Oh.
Well, I'm not. This find isn't exactly a fantastic. To put a gentle sort of phrase on it.
Okay. So I will say on this
But
guy,
I think it's workable.
on this guy, you don't really see anything. You kind of sit. You gotta kind of perch up on his dead body. And kind of like get your balance. And as you look over his seat into the pilot's seat, you see this guy is more intact. Kind of. There's a huge hole in his chest where something has punched through his body and then punched out the back. So as you can look over your shoulder, you see a big hole in the front windscreen where something's punched through. You're able to kind of follow the trajectory of the hole to his chest. So clearly he got blown to the chest by some kind of munition. But the rest of him looks more or less intact. But you got to crawl over the seat and his body to get over towards, the pilot.
Can I work to get them out so that they get like a proper burial or some shit?
You have to either unmangle the canopy to get it open up all the way, or simply chop up and push the bodies through.
Probably mangle the canopy, eh?
Okay, so is Hans going to help you with that or something?
Sure.
Yeah, this glass is supposed to be pretty fucking good. It's supposed to protect you, eh? But seems like it might not have worked so well here, eh?
When you say A, I hear that fucking the Ibis bird song in my fucking head. Jesus Christ. I can't help it. But
It's
the
the
ibis.
ibis.
Yeah, exactly. Stupid
yes.
fucking Gronks. It's the ibis.
Are they really that bad?
Yeah, you see them like fucking everywhere.
Hmm.
Fucking bin chicken cunts.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I'm not allowed to say that.
It's too late. I don't give a fuck anymore. Anyway, so
Oh, fuck oath.
so Hans, give me a strength check, please, or sorry, a brawn check.
Okay.
LOL, wrong game. LOL. 16 with a 28.
No, 28.
So as you kind of
Yep.
as you kind of wrench up on this canopy, you kind of go "Urgh," and you get like maybe another inch or two, and this thing just stops and it seizes. You are too short.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Goliath too short?
I climb up on this shit and like put my whole fucking back into it.
Okay, try again.
This is where I roll in that one and like pull something.
Pull a hammy. You fall off the helicopter.
Yeah, right.
My sciatica.
All right, now.
So again, you kind of get hit, and you're throwing your whole back into it. And Gray, inside, you see this giant Goliath cheeks on the fucking windscreen. And it's quite the sight to see for you, but nothing really happens.
Do you have like a car jack or something?
I have powerful. Wait, I have my pry bar.
I mean, the pry bar. I mean, it would still be a brawn check, which you failed 2 of them.
Do I get any bonuses on it from the pry bar?
No.
Do you have like a car jack or something like Ray might have?
Can I just smash it?
You may try at DC 40.
Oh.
It's ballistic
All right.
glass.
What if I took
Hang on,
what if
hang
I
on.
Okay.
Can I use my like fucking 6 skills or something to like dismantle the cockpit so it can come out without excessive violence?
Yeah, is there just like an emergency release?
Not really. Greg, I'll give you a modern knowledge with brain power check.
All right. Does it let me? Oh, there we go. Modern knowledge plus brain power. I'm pretty sure like my brain power is.
This is I like to imagine this is Gray just all the goddamn time with this shirt on, with this shirt on.
Top cunt.
All right, let's see. Brain power is 7. Modern knowledge is plus. Wait, plus 2.
Don't you have a? You could just
Yeah.
roll it. I mean, don't you have the thing in it?
Plus 2.
Yeah.
Why are you surprised? Plus 2? Like you put the points there.
No, I thought it was a 3 for some reason.
Well, yeah,
that's
you forgot to
fucking
add brain power, so it's a plus 7, so that'd be
That's 25.
yeah, 25.
18. So you
25.
25.
25.
Yeah, you forgot to add brain power.
Oh, I see. So base roll of that plus 25. You're still short. So as you kind of look around, you can see where some points you could maybe pull apart, but you don't have the tools to do it. So what do you do?
Guess we gotta go chop it.
Are you gonna try? Are you just like ignoring the pilot, or?
I'm just gonna sort of think. Can I try and grab out like anything that is actually useful? I'll also like take out the weird books because they're probably valuable to like some cunt.
So.
Wait, is there a way you can like shimmy them out and I can just pull them out?
The only he could shimmy he could poke the books out, no problem. You can't fit through because the gap's too short.
But the body is like,
oh no. These are
See, this is a guard game where you have to suffer for like any kind of basic.
Would you
basic sort
get
of...
off the cross? We need the wood. Jesus.
Oh, great! Trust me, I know. Remember the bathroom thing? 5 rolls to successfully take a shit
and not die.
Well, more to yeah. Well, he failed all of them, to be honest.
See,
I
that's
passed
what
all my rolls to shit. I failed my
That's
roll
what
to
we
eat your
call-
garbage.
I passed my
No,
rolls
I
to
thought-
shit. Coaster
You
and
failed
card
all
game.
the grit checks afterward, didn't you?
That's what we call. That's what we call.
No,
a
he
gun.
passed
They
those.
failed all the rolls to keep it in.
Make
No,
a
his
shit.
roll
Passed
is
the
not
one roll
die.
so you didn't
Make a
fall off
shit
the
save to
toilet.
live. No.
If you passed the one roll to not fall off the toilet.
Pretty
No, he
sure.
passed some.
I
He was almost gonna
passed more
die.
than one roll.
Anyway,
Yeah.
anyway, do you want to try and loot the pilot or not?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
I will divest him. I will divest him of his weeb shit.
Okay, I'll give it cunning save.
Let's see. Cunty save.
No, 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 no.
There we go. Cunt save.
Jesus. Why you like this?
Did not
Damn.
save it.
So you fail. So as you go to clamber over the back seat, you kind of like you kind of fall forward because your foot gets caught in the the gunner's belt seat belt. As you kind of fly forward, your head smacks dead center of the giant gaping hole in this dude's chest. So your face is now covered in like old meat and bone and blood and everything else. But you feel something heavy kind of go boom boom and bounce off the back of your head.
I'm gonna get myself out and I'm gonna grab the thing first, and then I'm gonna like grab and then like get out and just sort of like wipe myself down a bit and see what the fuck it is.
Give me 1 second here. So you grab the helmet that fell off this dead dude's head. I'm going to show you what's attached to it.
Oh, is this the one with the fucking like eyepiece thing?
Give me a second.
Oh shit. Vipers performing in Christmas Eve in New York City.
I mean, even if it's a night vision, I don't think Gray really needs it because he's brim touched.
You know what? I found it, so it's fucking mine. Also, now I'm adorned.
Look at
Sorry, adorned. Yeah, adorned.
look in the
have
chat
night
and see what you
vision.
picked up, bro.
Let's see.
Yeah, adorned have night vision.
Oh yeah.
Well, they don't have
Now you
night.
have
They,
double night
they have
vision.
night vision. They simply see better at night, not like night vision.
Fuck.
I passed my rules to shit. Okay, so you have that.
Oh, fuck yeah, cunt. We're in the fucking business now.
Do you
Does
try?
it have
Oh, wait,
batteries?
I'm not supposed to swear. Sorry, everyone on Twitch. Please don't monetize him.
I'm so sorry, chat. No, don't worry. Chat pays for for your sins well enough. Don't you worry.
Oh, good. Thanks, chat.
Thanks,
To
cunts.
commemorate them. To commemorate them, I will now say cunt. Cunt.
Are batteries included?
Fuck if I know.
Great question.
I'm sure you can use blood magic to fill them.
No, I don't think. But I don't think blood magic works that way.
Explodes in VGs.
We'll find out.
I am going to.
We were this close to greatness.
All right, I am then going to look around the rest of the cockpit for anything cool and interesting.
Roll perception.
Fucking okay. Just perception.
Perception plus.
Cunning or brain power?
Use your cunning.
Watch her find a pistol with an anime design on it.
Fucking.
God, if there is, it's fucking mine.
Weeb blaster.
Nope, you don't see anything else.
Why are you rolling it manually?
Because I don't trust this stupid.
I don't trust it.
I mean, I can roll it if you want.
Nope, 13. Sorry, no 14. You fail. Fuck you.
Was there any pluses to that, or just flat?
Well, he rolled a 3 plus 11.
He rolled 3. Yeah.
Can I try to peer in from the outside?
Sure.
Was that perception and grit? Or grit and cunning?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Grit. Fuck it. Why not?
I'd prefer cunning, don't worry.
Nope. Okay. Now we're gonna go to we did Boyard, kind of. We did Gray, we did Hans. We did Travis. So Travis, you're on top of the roof because you're like, we'll try to watch here for a bit. And you're kind of sitting on the roof. It's a nice breezy day on the first day, and nothing really happens. The second day, while Gray's off with Hans trying to pull apart this helicopter, you're on the roof. And you're kind of looking around, you're kind of keeping watch. You're looking down on the streets below, people walking back and forth. And you look over towards the building across from you. And you see that in a few of the windows, you see families kind of doing their own thing. Some people eating breakfast. Some people kind of hang out in chairs and reading books or sewing or crocheting and that kind of thing. But then you see...
Nerds.
What?
Nerds.
Oh, nerds. Okay. But then you see... You see one of the windows, the curtains flutter in a very distinct way. It's a very aggressive, as if someone's shaking the curtain once, twice, 3 times. What do you do?
I'm going to try and get a better angle on it, see inside of it, while trying to stay as low as I can. You
Now,
see, I would, but if I'm lucky, I'll walk in on something fun.
So, did your your machine gun has no scope, right?
That is correct.
Do you have any binoculars or opticals or anything like that, or no?
I don't think so. I've never had the chance to get a whole one prepared.
Okay. So as you kind of like try and get a better angle on this window, you gotta move down the roof quite a bit. You kind of hunker down and you're kind of watching it. And as you're watching this curtain flick, 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 a woman peers around the curtain and she's looking right at you.
Voyeurism, exhibitionism, woo! Yeah, baby!
What have we been waiting for?
For the debauchery. Yeah.
Should I ask what she's wearing, or should I just go ahead and light up a cigarette?
For right now, she's simply peering around the curtain at you. And you see her kind of touch a finger just below her eye and point at you.
I'm going to repeat the motion before pulling out a cigarette and lighting it up.
She
Making
must
full eye
have
contact.
She must have autism. She must be put down.
Wow.
She must have autism. You're the
I don't know if
worst.
this is racist or something else.
No, that's what's the fucking term for
That's called
eugenicist?
That's called a
there we go.
grayism.
Phrenologist?
That's called a
What?
grayism, more or less.
Yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, baby. Hold on. Woo! Yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Alright, lie, this is definitely me.
So basically, as you do the eyes back to her, you see her smile at you, and she pulls aside the curtain. As she does that, you see this is a Valley elf. This is a Albertan Valley elf who's very clearly watching you, and a cigarette falls out of your mouth that you realize that she's not wearing anything.
Woo! Yeah, baby!
Oh, yeah, baby!
From a coffin spit. And coffin bit, as he was not expecting that. And adjust his hat. Just be like, not approvingly.
Not
My lady.
No,
not
don't do
approvingly.
that.
Lady.
No, don't blow it, dude.
Not
You
the
do me.
My lady.
Travis, just start flexing your shirt. Take your
not
shirt
the
off or
fucking-
something.
No. Y'all misunderstand me.
As
Not the
Travis
whole-
slowly pulls out like a
Yeah.
dragon flame button up in a fedora. My elf.
No, more of the I. Fair enough. Not the milady. Fuck that bullshit. That's
So,
War fair enough. You got me beat.
so she throws aside the rest of the curtain, and you see that also in front of the window is a bed, and she kind of points towards it.
Dude, you gotta.
There are no angels here,
It's a trap.
only devils. Do it.
There are no
Trap.
angels here, only devils.
Look, it's a trap. It's a trap because she clearly wants to like steal your seed and get married to you for the sick. What is it?
The
Dependent
dependency.
benefits?
Dependency. Yeah.
She's just gonna shank you in bed.
We don't know
Hot.
this. He might shake her.
Hot.
Something else.
I have been.
Hot.
Do it, Travis.
I, as the guy that played Travis, have been stabbed enough times. Travis is gonna just give her a thumbs up, get off the roof, put the 240 back in, and say, if y'all need me, I'm gonna be across the street. He's gonna keep the M9 and his knife
I've
on
been
him.
stabbed enough times.
And
Fuck it.
And Travis is gonna go do his best to lay that good pipe.
Yeah.
Woo!
Say that phrase one more time.
My bad.
No, I won't cheer this on yet. I'm gonna wait to see how Travis rolls first.
No.
I might get limp.
I want pure calm silence. Travis, say that line one more time for the chat, please.
Travis is going to give her a thumbs up, get up, get off the roof, put the 240 inside, tell anybody that's in the shop that, hey, if you need me, I'm going to be across the street. I'm going to be doing my best to lay that good pipe. Travis is going to keep his M9 and the knife on him, and he's going to go to town.
Dangerously
The
bad.
knife stays on.
Sorry, babe. The gun belt stays on during sex. Okay,
I'm
so
holding that shit between my ass cheeks.
you go across the street, and you
Yeah.
kind of look up. You know what window it is. And you go through the front door. There is a very clearly a apartment complex of some sort, a medieval apartment complex, a living quarter, if you will. And you wind your way up the stairs, going up.
So it's a housing project.
Not a housing project, for God's sakes. You're not in the projects of Harlem. Calm down. So you go up, and you're kind of going along, and there's a whole hallway of doors on the floor. You're pretty sure it is. Give me a brain power save.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. 16.
16.
Okay, so you're pretty sure it's not the first 5. You kind of walk down a bit and you go, this door. And you're pretty sure that this door is the door you want. What do you do?
I'm going to knock on it.
So as you knock, the door opens in a flash. And before you is an extremely obese, about late middle-aged valley. And she goes, well, hello there, handsome. And she like leans on the door frame, like, and tries to like look seductive. She goes, I saw you on the roof yesterday. You finally come by to seek your prize.
Nope, I was just going to ask you to close your fucking window.
Abort.
So
Let's go to about face and walk the fuck out of there.
So as you talk, okay, you go. So you speak though. You tell her to shut her fucking window, pretty much. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So as you kind of pull that door shut, you hear someone clear their throat further down the hallway. As you kind of look to your left, you see that elf woman's face, like leaning at her door, and she's like, "What the hell?" Like, it's like confused, like, "Really?" Like.
My defense, you didn't say which room was which apartment was yours. So I was gonna head down there.
Fucking Hans, what the fuck is that picture?
I'm scared. What's happening? I just came back.
Oh God!
Well, hello, handsome. All right.
You think that's bad? I had flashbacks to whenever I was in Watertown. And to anybody that's familiar with 10th Mountain, you know what happens in Watertown.
Oh my God, no!
You earn your mountain badge.
No, fuck no. I use the suicidal fucking soldier has a reason to escape that bitch.
See,
Time to
all I
climb
can
that
think
mountain,
of-
soldier boy.
All I can think of was this lady from Blade.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
lady.
yeah.
I
forgot
forgot
that
about
scene.
that. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
she's a
Oh my god.
she's a obese fucking vampire who like watches monitors. Yeah, yeah.
I forgot
Oh
about
god.
that. Damn. Trying real hard.
I watched that movie. I watched that movie again recently. I love it. It's so nice.
Yeah.
It
I
fucking
think
hurts.
I
So as you go down towards her, she kind of, opens the door and steps back and lets you in. And she goes, as you kind of step in, as you step in, you realize that you step in and realize she's still wearing nothing. So she's standing there naked in front of you. And she kind of like, she kind of just politely folds her hands in front of her hips. And she kind of just stares at you with this kind of like light, playful smile.
She wants your seed. Give it to her.
Before I do anything, can I roll perception to see if there's any sketchy shit going on in the background?
Sure.
I've been to enough sketchy places to know always look around before doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck it.
You don't
anyway.
smell or hear or see anything out of the ordinary. And she goes, so do you usually walk around on rooftops?
Only whenever I'm looking for broken stuff.
She goes, I see.
God damn it.
Do you usually, spy down on poor, unsuspecting Albertan Valley of women?
I'll make a habit of trying to avoid.
I love this. I love
I
it.
had this mental image of like, and then she pulls up her mask and it's Chris Hansen. Ah! No, it'd be fucking fantastic.
Why don't you have a seat over here?
Why is there a plate of brownies? What the fuck is this? No. So she kind of ambles up to you, and she kind of laughs. She goes, "It's kind of funny. You barely fit inside my room. You're so tall. It's not very often we get Goliaths around here."
I understand that. Only up here for work, though. How about you? You local?
Well, you could say I'm also here for work. And she kind of pulls off a few of your buttons on your uniform top.
God, stop with the casual conversation. Have fucking sex already. Make shit say Abe proud,
And,
okay?
Yeah, just bone down and fade to black.
And
Just let me roll the fucking broad already, Gar.
and
Wait, why would it? What does it have to do with Abe?
well, hold on. She goes, so I was curious because you're always over there by yourself. How about 5 gold?
Oh.
Ooh, 5 gold rub and tug.
I mean,
Oh,
hey,
this
if she's gonna give you like 5 gold pieces, I mean, why the fuck not, eh?
Wait, is she paying him or he paying her?
Yeah, fuck it, I'm down either way.
And so you say I'm down. You go, yeah, sure. And she goes, and for an extra 5 gold, I can do something that other girls could not, if you're interested.
Takes out a glass
I
eye.
mean, she's gonna steal your kidney.
Takes
Oh,
out a couple of ping pong balls.
I don't know. If
Commit.
this-
It's funny. It's the funny option. Commit.
commit to the bit.
Fuck it,
Commit.
I'm
Two for the
already
bit.
drunk. Oh,
No
fucking
balls. Glow.
Okay, so
I'll fucking send. I'll give her 10 golds.
okay,
Jesus help me.
she goes, excellent. How about we start here? And as you have your hands on her shoulders, she begins to grow taller. She begins to grow
Oh.
broader.
Oh,
And after a few seconds, there is a extremely smoking hot Goliath chick standing in front of you.
Poggers.
shape-shifting hookers. Damn.
Damn.
Shape-shifting hookers. God damn, bro.
God damn, the veil's got everything.
I gotta fucking change things. That's bad.
That's going to silently thank whatever god is watching after him right now. Full fucking send it.
So that would be the god of Slaken, by the way, in case you were curious. So she
God is watching this.
so
For
this changeling cackles with glee as you full send it towards the bed. Give me a grit save, please.
well. Oh, snap.
God help me.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
Nat 1. Okay.
15.
So you'll be busy for a few hours at least. We'll go on to somebody else. So Sonny, you're kind of go and you sit down in your big butterfly cage, and after and you see Travis like, bye, I'm leaving, bolt at the fucking house. You're like, that's weird, but you're getting all your butterflies set up. So what all do you have in mind for your day?
Set the butterfly nest. Set the butterflies with a new home. Feed them the leg, and then I'm gonna pay the black market a visit and go to my bomb master.
Feed them their
My
leg. Feed them their leg. Why is that funny to me? Okay, so you get all the.
I will.
So when you go to transport the butterflies from hither and thither, how do you do it exactly?
I'm gonna set up set it up and have a door set up and everything, obviously. And, I'm just gonna take the jar, quickly slide over, and put it on the door frame, tap them out, and then just close it.
Okay. So no contact, just some kind of like get out kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love my pets, but I'm a caring pet. I'm smart about this.
So the butterflies kind of flutter out into the cage. They're kind of flitting around and kind of hanging on to the spun steel wire of the cage, and they look a bit happier now to be outside the jar. And you see that there's quite a few extra butterflies now.
Oh no, they started having butterfly sex.
What? This okay. This might turn to a problem. I don't do this carefully.
Did they go straight from butterflies to more butterflies? Were there no caterpillars at all?
No caterpillars.
I'm immediately
no cocoons. Just bam, butterflies.
Like if there was an anime gif, it would be Sunny noticing this and then doing very stone face, like, oh no. I really need to find a book in these guys. Okay then. Okay guys. Here's your dinner. I will try to pick here some more later, and maybe do up your little home, or give you a bigger home, I guess.
So as you pull out this leg, the butterflies all surge towards the side the leg is on, and like you see them you see them reaching out with their little butterfly legs out of the cage and kind of flailing them towards the leg. They really want that leg.
Back up! I got put in the cage. Back the fuck up!
So as you're going back up, the butterflies aren't backing up, but you hear Mr. Frog go. Whee! He's like leaning out over the edge of his cage and like angrily staring at the butterflies.
Okay. I'm gonna just go over there and grab Mr. Frog and be like, not bring too close to him, but like getting like a little close to him. Does the butterflies react to that at all?
So as you bring Mr. Frog towards the cage, the butterflies kind of shrink back as if like you've like brought like kryptonium towards Superman. They'll kind of like fling backwards and on the other side of the cage now.
Animal control. Wait, no, population control. That's an idea.
Mr. Frog, kill.
Yes, feed Mr. Frog magical potion brewing butterflies.
Wait, what if
their numbers increased? I will do what I have to. They just grew more.
What if we transfer the ability to Mr. Frog and then we can just feed Mr. Frog bodies?
I'd rather not get Mr. Frog addicted to flesh.
Maybe he's my pet, and you know me. So far, I've been a racist.
That is true.
But for now, yeah, I'm gonna keep the frog close by, and I'm gonna quickly open the hatch, toss the leg in there, close it, and then give Mr. Frog a little pat in the head.
So as you open the cage, the butterfly's like, "Oh, look towards you." You actually hear Mr. Frog go like puff up, like he actually gets like the full like frog puff going, and you see the butterflies like go and kind of like shrink back from him, and the leg kind of hits the bottom of the cage. But as soon as you close the cage, they go, and a cloud of butterflies just swarms the leg. You cannot see the leg; it's just butterfly wings flapping and then like sucking noises.
Oh, they're eating fast. I need to get a bowl. I'm gonna just quickly run and grab a little bowl.
You get a bowl. What is the bowl for exactly?
Just like, cause I'm like, imagine like there's like a little like gray
Collect
area in the
the
bottom of
juices,
it, like
I
a little
think.
opening.
Oh, got you. A collection bowl, as you will.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. All right. You get your collection bowl in place, and you notice that the sucking and like the noises are like kind of like oh god. Even Mr. Frog goes like, what the fuck is wrong with these butterflies? And
Give
they
it the suck.
give them the
Trying to
suck.
absorb me.
So, but yeah, these things are feeding deeply of the leg.
Looks like they're really hungry. But there's more now. I don't know how I'm gonna keep feeding these guys. Unless I gotta do some vigilante justice. I'll think about it.
Why are you killing me for my butterflies? What? Stab. Okay. And what was the second part? The second part of your thing? I forget.
I'm gonna put on my little sun hat, put my sippies on, and I'm gonna carry my Kool-Aid and go to Mr. Bomb Man.
My
Rap
Kool-Aid.
Man.
Stop saying Kool-Aid. Swear to God. Okay.
Okay.
So it takes you a while to find him, but it's still really, really, really early for the night market. And but he is there though. He's kind of hanging out. He's actually having a nice little snooze in a hammock. He's strung up on his little shack. But none of the merch is out. The mice are gone. The powders are all gone. He's kind of just chilling, napping, vibing.
I might have been a bit too early. Also, I do bring Mr. Frog with me. I'm gonna just carry around my hand.
Okay.
Don't make him into a bomb.
Just have the frog with you, like
Never.
"Meh."
This is our daytime.
As you're holding Mr. Frog, a lot of the village children do take a big interest in Mr. Frog. And as you're kind of walking along, kids will run up towards you and want to pet Mr. Frog. How do you handle that exactly?
As long as there's no tiger moms around, I'm like, oh yeah, sure, you guys can do it.
No
Just
fucking
pet her
tiger
softly.
moms. Okay. So let's see here. How generous are these kids? Let's roll a dice.
Legs rubbed behind his right eye.
So as you're walking along, these kids realize, they realize it's the Frog Man. That's what they know you as, like the Frog Man, because you're huge and you have a fucking frog. Oh, Frog Man! And these kids run, like all these little elven kids run towards you, and they're all bearing like grubs or worms, and they're all there to feed Mr. Frog. And by the time you hit the black market, Mr. Frog is so full of food. It's like, meh, like he's got this huge stomach on, like, tired, nap, Mr. Frog. He's like, he's just full of like, of food. Like he's got like this like little like worm beer belly going on.
What's about to explode?
I'm just gonna like baby carry him. Just like rub his little head, rub his little belly. Like, dude, good day for you, Mr. Frog.
Rub your little belly. Frog Man, play the froggy with your hands. Save me. Anyway. All right. But as you walk up to the man who sells the powders, he is just simply having a nap in a hammock.
I'm gonna like peacefully try to like get attention, like do a little cough, like, Mr. Bomb Man.
He goes,
Mr. Bomb Man.
He goes, what do you want? What do you need? What the fuck? And he kind of like leans up, and you realize that what you saw before was not wrong. This is a fucking Havader. It's just Javier has seen better times, and he's missing a lot of his. He has like maybe 3 or 4 workable legs out of the 6. He leans up. And he goes, "It's so in the day. What do you want? What do you want? It's not even market time. What are you doing down here, giant frogman?"
I have two questions.
Meh.
One, could I work with you for a time? Could I work for you while I'm in this town?
Work to me. Do what work? What can you do for work here with me?
I'm 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 pretty decent at making bombs, and I like to give my services around here. I don't really want to do fireworks stuff, and I've been looking for a job to do. And I think it'd be a great time. I'd love to work with you. You don't get to pay me much, but I just want to work here.
So he goes,
That's
"Well,
time.
you can't work here. I mean, look at the small check. It's big enough for me." And he gestures towards this wall. He goes, you can't even fit here, you big Goliath fucking bonehead. You can't fit in here. But if you do make bomb, I could perhaps go and buy bomb from you. I wouldn't mind buying surplus stock, as long as no one finds out where bomb comes from, because who knows what bomb you're used for. But if you make bomb, I could buy extra bomb from you. If you don't want to have extra bomb on your person, we could make a deal for bomb.
Okay. Dang. Let me think. No, I'm out of those.
Hans,
No, I do have 2 more.
What's up?
dog hot. Get out of
Oh
here.
my god. That's like a trap. That's travesty. Now, would I be retarded to actually bring 2 sticky grenades with me? I probably would be retarded.
Yeah, you initiated a fucking race crime. So yeah, I would say you have two bombs on you.
Yeah, okay. Would these be good for inventory? They're a little rough right now, but I'm gonna work on improving later.
So the surveyor kind of goes, ugh. He kind of like pulls up his hair, and he pulls up this long greasy hair. All of his eyes are exposed to you, and they're like a bright yellow. And he goes, "Yeah, what was supposed to be some kind of like sticky bomb that sticks on stuff? Is that a sock?"
Yes, but they're pretty effective though. I tried them out, and they're very useful. They can dismember an enemy very well.
So he goes, "Trust you for bomb. How about you light bomb and throw it over there?" And he kind of points towards the seemingly empty shack. He goes, "This light bomb, throw it in there. We'll see what happens."
Okay, I'm gonna just put Mr. Frog like 2 feet behind me, just lay him down somewhere in a nice little corner or something, and then I'm gonna just spark one of my sticky grenades and just yuck it.
Just eat that bitch. Okay.
Yep. Oh, actually, is there anything I can like aim it at? I'm gonna actually like hit a target. Keep my throwing
I mean,
skills sharp.
there's like a window you could throw it in, probably.
Yep, through that window. If anyone's sleeping in there, that's your problem.
Okay. So he's kind of throw it in there, and you throw that thing, and it's a big window. It's a big target. It kind of falls in. Now, the Havader wasn't sure what would happen, but the complete demolition of this building and the red spray that flew out of this building was not what he thought. What this little shack would always happen. And the Havader goes, "Whoa," and he kind of like all of his eyes go wide, and you hear a split as guts slam down from their arc in the air and smear across the ground. And you realize with horror that there was actually a cow inside that building. And and the thing goes, "Oh no, he put cow in building too early." And this guy goes out and goes, What the fuck? What the Chartreuse, what happened to you? And he kind of like runs towards the building. This is a Elven Valley elf. And he goes, "Oh my, she's everywhere." And he kind of looks at this cow has been fucking splattered, because I believe you said you put nails on his bombs too. So this cow is in pieces. And he goes, "Chartreuse, are you okay?" And as he bends up, he's holding this cow's mangled head, the tongue's lolling out, eyeball falling out. And he goes, "Chartreuse, can you hear me, Chartreuse?" And what do you do?
I'm gonna use my little straw I had to cover my face a little bit. Think of Mr. Frog, and I'm gonna walk away for like a couple of minutes, come back.
Well, so the guy goes, "Hey, hold on. 5 gold for bomb. 5 gold? Yeah."
Oh, okay. Actually, I actually would like to get some more of your mouse bombs. They were really useful.
Maybe later. Tonight, right now, 5 gold for bomb. You come back later for mouse bomb.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah, I'll take that then.
So he kind of quickly hands you 5 gold and kind of grabs the bomb out of your hand and kind of goes back towards the shack. He kind of like hides the bomb in the back in a little crate.
Oh wait, ask you one more thing. I was gonna wonder, do you know anyone who could rework this potion here? I want to use it for some new bomb component. That's a new component for my next bombs I was planning to make.
So he kind of goes, potion. Go see alchemist.
You have a recommendation? Someone I can go to right now?
Any alchemist is not like a hard thing to do. You take pot to alchemist. They go, oh, that's what thing is, and they can turn to powder. I can't work with liquid. Get turned to powder.
So I turned liquid
Picture of
into
the
powder.
cow.
I saw that picture.
Hans, goddamn, bro, come on.
It's a gift too.
Oh, why? Oh, that is gonna be in my dreams tonight. Okay.
Jesus, Hans.
Anyway.
It wasn't you who exploded it. It was just a spontaneous combustion.
Yeah.
Methane really builds up in these cows.
Horrible accident that happened down in the black market.
Yeah, just spontaneous explosions. Cows have too much methane in them.
That's why they have to put the holes in the stomach.
Oh my god.
You've never seen like a cow's access patch?
No.
Wait, no, that is true.
I
I saw
have.
that for yeah. Yeah, they actually can explode.
Yeah.
But actually, wait. Oh yeah, one more thing.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm sorry, my friend. I've lied to you. You wouldn't know how to read this book by chance, would you? That showing the my family cookbook.
So he kind of like again turns around and goes, "Nah, I don't know the language. That's not Tonga. I don't know it. No."
Oh, okay. That's all. Thank you. I'll come back with more of my special bombs later. My sticky
Okay.
bombs later.
So in the night on Travis. So Travis, this woman turned into a Goliath, and you had your fun. She turned into a Yamato. You had your fun. She turned into an Agordaling. You had your fun. You sampled the racial rainbow. And after 7 hours, you fall down exhausted into sleep. Okay.
This is the kind of sensitivity training we need for Sunny.
The next morning, the next morning you wake up and you're feeling all good and fuzzy. You feel a bit drained emotionally, spiritually, physically, but you're like, oh, what a great day. And you sit up and you realize that you're sitting on a little mattress in the room.
Oh, son of a bitch!
And you look around and you're like, hey, what? The furniture's gone. The bed frame is gone. There's a pillow there for your head. Your uniform is gone. Your gear is gone. You brought with you, but on your chest, she's left a little white rose and painted a heart on your chest in blood.
Damn.
In blood?
Can I check if I still have all my organs?
Yes. So as you pat yourself, oh, you can't pat yourself down, and everything is where it should be.
This is gonna be a long fucking day.
But literally, you are buck stark naked. She took everything. Your coin. So basically, you have no money. She took all your money. So I'm put 0 copper, 0 silver. So you've lost 34 gold in total. That's about 55 gold in total. She took all your K-bar tea, all your chew. She took your pistol, I believe, you had with you, your LBV. Basically, yeah. So basically, she has robbed you naked.
Damn, son.
But importantly, you left your 240 Bravo at the apartment. So that's a good thing.
Wait, did he take the LPV or was he in civvies?
I think he went because he said
in civvies.
Yeah, he said he dropped his gear.
That was on the roof.
So the 240, the bayonet, the knife, LBV, all his gear's back. But basically, she took all of his money, his clothes, his boots, his bodily fluids. It's all gone. And Travis, you are buck fucking naked. What do you do?
Is there a mattress?
Do what?
Was there a mattress, or is it just the pillow that's there?
She left you on a mattress and a pillow, and you can tell by the smell
All right.
that's the one you are on.
I'm gonna tear open the mattress and use it to wrap myself before running, trying to figure out where the fuck I am. I'm going Toga with this bitch.
Hulking out, turning right to the part. It's okay. So you are in the same. So as you go to the window, you're in the same apartment. You can see your apartment from across the way. You're still in the same apartment.
Okay. We got Toga, and I'm just going to fucking run.
So
it's about to be PT.
So as you're running, as you're running towards the hallway, you hear a door open up, and you hear, "Well, hey there, handsome!" And this girl comes out to try and block the hallway. She's so wide, she can do that. Give me.
Is this what Travis looks like?
Can I get a running punch? Jumping punch.
I'm getting.
Since I'm already running.
Give me a cunning save.
Is Travis a sick fuck who likes a quick fuck?
Save, right?
Cunning save, yes.
Lord have mercy on my soul.
Oh no.
So you go to
have mercy.
So you go to jump, but she grabs you around the middle. So her face is in your belly button because you're a Goliath. And she goes, "Where you going, big boy? Been waiting all night." And you feel her nails grip into your butt cheeks. She has a pretty good hold on you. What do you do?
Ooh.
How much brawn would it take to just knock her the fuck out with a good punch to the temple?
Just give me a brawn check. I'll give you a CQB plus brawn. Fuck it, why not? So plus 3. Oh, that's what it doesn't matter. So in your horror of having this giant dependopotamus's nails grab your poor exposed butt cheeks, because your toga isn't quite big enough. You feel her hands grip your bare butt cheeks. You go, "Ooh!" And you just sock her in the side of the head, and she just goes limp. I mean, she falls down like a foot because of the fat. She's like, bleh, and she kind of falls down. But you're free. You're able to kind of like, kind of amble your way over her and make your way.
She less falls, more is just slumps.
Slumps, yeah. And you kind of punch your way down the stairs. And as you burst out onto the street, it's morning market time. There are moms walking around with their kids and families going about. As you hit the street, there are nail scratches all down the nail marks all down the back of your shoulders, all over your back, on your neck, on your arms, on your chest, on your buttocks now. And as you kind of burst out onto the street, people actually they visibly recoil at the state of you because they can see like the bite marks on your neck and your collarbones and shit. And they're like, "Oh my God, have some decency, man!" And they like pull their kids away from you and shit. What do you do?
So I yell out, "I got robbed!" And rats tried to fucking eat me. And then I'm just gonna fucking book it across the street.
You see, Travis,
Just
this is
trying to
why I
get to the
put you.
door.
This is why I put you in that fucking picture.
So
I'm gonna take me and Travis 2 and 2 right now.
so Boyard has Hans and Sonny. You're all sitting in the
So I was I think I'm at the library because I was reading that book.
Well, you are. But this is the third morning. So,
Okay.
So you're all together in the little kitchen area, and you see Travis burst in through the front door wearing this bed sheet half toga. His ass is like, it's like a prison gown, but like somehow worse. Like his ass is flying in the wind. You see, like he's covered in bite marks. He's got all these scratches on his arms and shit. He looks a bit dehydrated, you know.
Travis, were you out there just killing all night? What the fuck?
Oh, you look worse than I do.
After I make sure the door is closed and fucking secured, I'm just going to be like, "I spent 10 gold for an experience of a fucking lifetime. It was worth it.
Robbery?
But the bitch fucking robbed me once we were done."
I guess you spent a little bit more than 10 gold then.
Yeah.
About 35 gold, yeah.
Speaking of gold, did I ever finish that guy's thing?
Yeah. Hold
So
So
I spent 10 gold, lost fortunes.
that fucking terrain falling over. So you finished that. So you finished that guy's shield, but the day before you finished it, and you're waiting, and you're waiting, and you're waiting, waiting. The guy never showed up. So the shield is in the apartment right now, but the old man never showed up to retrieve the shield.
Did we get a name from him?
No.
Might have died.
Yeah, I think he
Might have
probably
died.
did. Might have to find his son.
Jeez, guys,
Died in a
relax. Good lord. Probably
Well,
dead.
he-
Jesus Christ.
Well,
I'm
he
gonna,
was
I was,
giving his son a
I'm
thing
gonna
for in
go.
case he
I'm gonna
died.
go. I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go hang out at the shop and like hang around and see if he shows up.
Okay.
I will be there because I'll be making more bombs.
We'll take care of that next session because we're out of time.
Nah,
we are.
I'm going to be reading that book.
I'm going to be reading that
Oh yeah,
book.
I'm going to be reading
Oh,
lots
yeah.
of
Hey,
books.
guard.
Yo, what's up?
You know how you gave Nia some bonus medicine or whatever for fucking going through all those bodies?
Yeah.
Do I get any for doing all this smithing?
Bonus. Oh.
Because I've made my shield, Boyard's shield, this shield. I've been
The
making a lot of shields.
carriage.
Yeah, the carriage.
Maybe if you can. Maybe if you. Well,
You have to have like a big project. I think that you need to, like a milestone. I guess.
here let's make
fair enough.
let's make this your milestone. You're trying to find the old man and deliver the product. How's that sound?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Raid Razor Fist.
Personal quest.
can I get a milestone for blowing that cow up?
Chartreuse. What happened to you, Chartreuse?
We all know exactly what happened to Chartreuse. You just deleted the post.
She was assassinated. Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is Sonny has a good career in explosives. In throwing.
It's gonna be trauma from what the fuck just.
So yeah, guard. Do you want to know how to do the dice flame thing on crits?
Here in a bit.
Travis, you know how you'll get that off your mind?
Lots and lots of alcohol.
No, you spend a day in the boy flex.
You
Work
know,
out.
I might just take you up on that.
It's at the shop, so you're gonna have to.
All right. So
I like to think I've moved it to the shop, so in the downtime when I'm not actively
right back,
working on
guys.
anything.
So we're gonna go ahead and raid Razor Fist because that seems like a pretty fun idea. Here is the raid message, all 5 of us. At raid Razor Fist. Raid / raid RAZ0RFIST. Bup. There we go. All right. Let's take the message and rate it and call it a day. We will see you guys Friday. Hopefully, Monday. Today's Friday. We'll see you guys Monday, and hopefully I'll have this whole bitrate thing figured out. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see you guys then. Take care. Goodbye.